To avoid fainting, keep repeating. It's only a movie. 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 And here he is, the star of our show, direct from some sort of dark dimension, Pumpkin Guy.
I hate the snow. I am so tired of it. Oh my God, why won't it stop? Why? Why? Hey, how's it going? Why? I don't like it. It's terrible. Every day it's just been, hold on. No, that's wrong. Okay.
You're
Yes,
not
we're
crazy,
muting your hair.
just different.
You.
15 moons, but I can bring myself to celebrate. My little sister died last Friday night from a severe stroke. I pray nothing that bad is happening with anyone else in chat. I wish my sister's death were only a movie or nightmare that would end.
Oh, great. More humans.
More humans.
9 moons woo.
Wow, it's hard to follow, have a woo after that.
Thank you.
Hey everyone.
Hold on. Hold your thoughts. Spookerville, I am so sorry. Now, see, here I am complaining about snow. We got real problems. I don't know. That's terrible. Dreadful. Yes. All the vibes. I want a wall of vibes so vibey it hurts your eyeballs. That's all I got. I don't know. I don't know what to do with that. I really don't. I don't know. I'm sorry. Ugh.
Woot, woot. Another wonderful pumpkin day. This is like the most exciting thing I look forward to every week. Don't know what that says about me. Also, don't worry. It's almost spring. Post note, sorry for your loss.
Yeah. I'm agreeing with the last part. But yes, winter is almost over. And I'm waiting. Thanks everybody for the good vibes. Ugh. There's nothing I could say that's going to be helpful. I can't be helpful. No, it's something of that magnitude. I'm just like, it's like getting hit in the head with a shovel. How useful am I going to be after that? I don't know. Maybe I could try to make somebody laugh. Huh? No? Okay. I don't know. I'm sorry. Let's see. Where are we? Spookerville. I still can't say their name right. I don't know. Take the month off. My God. Let me say hi to people so we can press forward. No, now is not the time to promote yourself. No, yes, people know who you are, okay? Rejected and neglected. Hi, you are welcome here. Even though your name says otherwise. I know that's kind of like a bad foot to be putting out there. Hey, everyone, I'm rejected and neglected. Come on, gotta be a little bit more optimistic. Put a question mark at the end of that. At the end of your name, so it'd be like, rejected and neglected? Read our article to find out. Hi. Zaz, hi. So will somebody please type words? I know. Whoa, dude, we had a wall of good vibes. We needed them, all right? BG said something. What's up? Shattered Saint, hi. Emo girl, what's up? I love you. I love your Foamy to Squirrel. They love your Foamy to Squirrel. I have yet to make an impression on this person, so I don't know. Hi, I'm glad you like squirrels. The squirrels. Okay. Let's see. Red Queen, what's up? How's it going? Spookerville.
Hello all. My grandmother is very ill and is refusing to go to the hospital for any kind of treatment.
Oh.
It's now all waiting game.
Why would you do that? Dude, if I get a sniffle, I'm going to the doctor. Hey, Ace of Diamonds grandma, okay? We've had enough people passing during the course of this stream since we've started. Go to the doctor. Stop being a jerk, okay? I don't mean to call you a jerk, but you're old enough to know when you're a jerk. Stop being a jerk. Your health is important. You know, they're going to be like, dude, you just called my grandma a jerk. Dude, your health is important. Come on, don't take it personally. I'm being abusive for your benefit. Go to the doctor. Oh, man. Trish just notified me 8 minutes in. Well,
You're not crazy.
Hi.
Just different. Morning all in 44 moons. My God.
44 moons, Warlord! And you.
Okay, since everyone's dumping it in, I had depression this week.
Well, you had it. That means it's over, so it's good. Unless you got the tail end of it.
She is a very stubborn woman and has more or less lost the will to live.
Oh, well, that's brilliant. All right, if you're stubborn, I don't know, what do you do with that? I would say depending on the age. Here's the thing. If you're 75 or under, you got years, so don't worry about it. I say 80 and up, let them do what they want. I mean, like, flat out. It's one of those things where it's like, dude, come on. Come on. I don't know, but, you know them better than I do, so it's just one of those things where, what, dude, your grandfather would go to the doctor constantly, and he was like 93. He's like, yeah, I got a couple more years, you know? And it's just like, that's what he did. So it's very individualized. Oh, you! What the? It finally worked! The DBH designed by humans alert finally worked. We got a sticker. Somebody bought a sticker. Thank you. Of course, it doesn't show up in a feed over here, so... Anyway. No, you put a lot of work into that. Dude, you went crazy. Because apparently they had to put all these, what do they call them? Alternate shirt styles in there. And you're like, all right, we got to get the graphics on these things. What was it, 7 hours of work last night? Oh, God. Dude, his eyes had screen burn from staring at the screen for so long. It was ridiculous. Yeah, every time you blink, you see a ghostly image of a squirrel in your eye. It's crazy. Wolf of Gaming, hi. Zerial, what's going on? Briano, what's up? Good timing to distract with a different topic. Yeah, I know. Dude, no, man. If people had a bad week, that's fine. That's kind of what we're, here for. It's like, get it out. At least you know you're not alone when stuff is happening. People pass away. Stubborn grandparents. You're depressed. We're all in the same boat. Like, literally, we could be on a boat because this little river is frozen. God. Are there any ducks in there? Probably stuck under the ice. We got Evie here. She can chisel out the ducks. Dark Artist, what's going on? At NBC, how you doing? Bloody Angel, how you doing? Good morning, Pumpkin Guy, and you from work. Work on a Sunday? Don't they know that's, to some people, that's a religious holiday? Oh, speaking of religion, no, we had a really good idea for a family-friendly version of Mortal Kombat. You call it Moral Combat. And it's a bunch of religious type of people throwing leaflets and flyers at each other about their, religious stuff. It'll be great. And instead of fatalities, you can have friendtalities. Where, you take somebody and you show them the other side of the religious aspect they're a part of. I don't know. It'll be fun. Who wouldn't want to see a Mormon fight a monk with a bunch of religious flyers? That'd be great. Come on. Moral combat. I love it. And on a Sunday, too. That'd be great. I'd buy it. I'd be like, that's a $30 game for me. I'd be like, here, take $30. I would love to just smack around a Mormon for a little bit. You go up there, you're not going to... No, okay. I have ideas. Not all of them are A+, okay? Anyway. Faithality. There you go, faithality. The winner could be like, go up to the sky, I guess. And the loser's got to go downstairs, where it's very warm. Oof. I know. What am I going to do? I want to see Mormons go against Jehovah's Witnesses, right?
Thank you.
Throw flyers at each other.
9 continuous month. Yes, and I got mentioned in the startup. Plus, this is the middle of my night.
It's the middle of your night? Well, then you got another whole half of it left. That's good. Cyril, thank you. 9 moons. And you.
Finally mailed the box. It will be there next Friday, so you can pick it up on Saturday.
Dennis! Yes! I hope. No, we gotta remind, because I don't want to come here Sunday and be boxless, you know what I'm saying? No, they sent a box. We gotta go to the PO box. Gotta go to the PO box. Thank you, I appreciate it. Looking forward to it. Yeah. Thank you again. Where did I leave off? So, self-entitled, what do you have to deal with what? So, have you had to deal with any?
Hello, PG.
No.
Pauline, Jim, Dawn, and Chet.
Not gonna read
I
all
wanted to say I had a good week, but it was bittersweet at best. An ex-friend of mine decided after all the mess between us and I blocked her from all social media and her number, but she decided to get another number and send me another nasty message, so now I have to play the which number do I have to block today game. Shaking my head. Good vibes, please.
Good vibes, block them all.
Okay, good news. I had my job interview on Wednesday and a working interview on Friday, but won't know about getting the job till Monday.
Hey! Interviews! Great, that is good news.
We have Charlie this week and he says hello.
Charlie! Charlie! How's it going? Oh, Charlie. Oh, last I heard, he was doing really good in school. Good for you, Charlie.
1, 2, 3. Pennies from you to me. Thank you.
Let's see if the bot can say my name. Spokavriel, aka Spokavriel.
Oh, great. More humans.
Trillin, thank you. Did that say Spock, Avril? Avril? Why don't I just say Spock? That'd be better, right? Why don't I just do that? I've been trying to put it in one word.
Oh yeah, by the way, I might be getting a new job starting next week. I have an interview tomorrow. More paycheck, more bits, and possibly even tips for you.
Hey.
Good vibes.
Don't worry about me. Get yourself in order
Charlie.
first. Hello, Charlie. Thanos says hello. Charlie! What if Charlie's just at that point where he's just like, why is this pumpkin talking to me? It's like, come on, just leave me alone. How's it going? Thank you, and thank you. Good luck on the interview. Don't flip any desks or throw coffee in the interviewer's face. I know it's what you want to do as soon as you get in there, but, you know, table flipping is always a bad idea. I've learned that from experience. Give me this job. Come on. You know, and then it's like coffee's all over the place, and they're like, well, we don't think you're going to be a good fit. What are you doing? What are you doing? Well, that's adorable. Is this what you went to school for? Where's it going? Probably gonna have to see that like another 8 times today, right? Oh, God. Get good. What was that even supposed to be? Like, I don't even know what the problem is. Like, what is that? Is that part of her class where she's supposed to be like, oh, I can summon things? Is that? I don't see what the point of that. It's probably in the sky, right? Whatever. Anyway. But table flipping is fun. It is fun, but you know what? It doesn't help anybody. That's really weird. What the? Dude. Your little ghost heart is floating away.
Had an interview on Friday at a place closer to my new home. This was after we got the days mixed up the first time and I missed the first initial interview. I hope it went well.
I hope so too. I'm sorry we got interrupted by floating hearts there. Those better not turn into like Junji Ito balloons that just start trying to strangle us or something. Later, heart. I don't know where you came from, but enjoy the rest of your life out in space. I think they're supposed to be little ghosts. Maybe next week. I don't know. Maybe you need more caffeine. Think about that. Let's see. The repost, what? Avril. Just saying. Spock is great. Avril. I'll try that. Avril. No. I am sorry. I am dyslexic. Certain words are tongue twisters for me, and I have no idea why. There was a word that was very simple for me to try to say the other day, and it took me like a week to get it out. I don't know why.
And the bad news, I had to suffer with the flu throughout the week. So I basically had to go to my interviews sick.
Oh, dude, I know. I've had to do that, dude. It's like you got an interview. Of course, what are you gonna do? Call out sick for your interview? It's like you didn't even get the job yet. And you show up, you're like, hello. Oh yeah, I'm here for the interview. Excuse me, I got the flu, but at least you know I'm here. No matter what, I threw up outside, but let me tell you, I show up when you need to. So if you just give me a box of tissues, we get through this interview. Okay, okay. You know, you're just like, oh my God. They're like, why did you come in? Because every time I say I got the flu, people think I'm lying. Dun dun. Let's see. She should sell seashells by the seashore. No, that's not a problem. I think it was something simple like, you know, recliner or something like that. He's doing very good in school, and we will send you some of his drawings very soon. Sassy Grizz! There you go. Good. Good job, Charlie. Keep school going. Good. I know. A lot of people don't like school. I'm glad they like school because you know what? Knowledge is power. I know. Get as much of it as you can so, you know, before they start repressing it. Good vibes. Hades. What's up? Hades. See what I mean. Hades. What's up? Dark Overlord. Interview with the flu. That's rough. Oh, speaking of interview, where's that interview with the vampire series I'm waiting for? That's like, you know, one of the few things I'm actually looking forward to on TV now. Pumpkin dude, shush your mama over here. I'm gonna try to say this. Shit, no, I can't. Man, what is with the S words today? It's like shush your mama. See, I can't do it. I can't do it. I don't know. Hi, I'm calling you Maru number 9. Yeah, what's up?
I went to an interview once very sick. I didn't get the job, but he thanked me for coming in so sick. They had even offered to reschedule the interview for when I'm better, but I was already there.
Cool. At least that's good. At least they're not like, well, you can't show up for the interview with the flu. We don't need you here. Like, wait, what? No, what do you mean what? Bloody Angel what? Yes, there's an interview with the Vampire Hulu series coming out. I think it's on Hulu. Eventually. It's still in progress, but she's working on getting it together with some important people from some of the good shows on TV right now. Well, we'll see. Hey.
Greetings, salutations, and apologies for being late, PG.
Blue Wraith, it's fine. You do what you do. You show up when you want to show up. I ain't the boss of you. If anything, you're the boss of me. How's it going? Thanks for the follow. Damn it. You're late. Zograd, what's up? How's it going? Doing all right? I'm waiting on What We Do in the Shadows. That's right. That's coming out, too. I did get to see the new Hellboy trailer and the X-Men Dark Phoenix trailer. And Hellboy is kind of like... Am I the only one that saw the Hellboy trailer? And I was like, they are trying to throw a lot of stuff into this film, and it's not going to work. Dude, just a trailer. I was like 3 minutes, and it's like 100 different things happening. I'm like, how are you fitting this into 2 hours and making it a cohesive story that I'm actually interested in?
Gasps. Has it been 44 moons already?
Maybe? I don't know. I'm going to say Twitch is broken, so, you know, you should probably keep your subs up for just in case those numbers are inaccurate. I can't believe that. That seems weird. Time. Thank you. I have no idea how long we've even been on. I don't mean today. Repost, hi chat, Pauline chat. How's it going to go there? Big Train. How's it going? Going 2 day. 2 day. It's all right. A little cold. Another topic. I really like my job and not having to be words. May not be making me rich, but at least it's something to help me grow and get out of money issues. Yes. Basically transport old rental vehicles from one place. Oh yeah, you told me about that. That's good. Get to drive around. That's awesome. Listen to the radio, change all the stations, the stuff you like, so when the people get them again, they're like, dude, who was listening to, like, you know, the metal station? No, that's the best. Like, an old person gets into a car, they're like, oh, I'm just going to take a little drive in this rental car. Wonder what's on the radio. Breaking the law. Breaking the law. No, but I think we're all at the age now where people are like, oh, I remember this tune from my youth. And then they crank it up, and you're like, oh, God, it's the end. Anyway. Not Del Toro, not interested. Yeah, I know, right? The Hellboy thing, it's, I'm a little, yeah. I would say I'm on shaky ground, but today it's more like thin ice with that. Da-da-da-da. You're making yogurt again. Yogurt. I don't know. The Hellboy trailer looked pretty good. I wasn't impressed with the first trailer. The second one seems more action-packed. Well, yeah, that's what I'm saying. It seems like there's a lot of stuff. I don't know how they're going to fit it all into, you know, say a 2-hour movie. I feel like with just what they've showed me to explain it properly and have it be a cohesive movie, the film's got to be like 3 hours. I saw 3 minutes, and I'm like, okay, how does this guy get, you know, of course they're going to recover the origin thing with flashbacks, you know, gets recruited into this thing, meets all these other people, establishes relationships with the people he's got to work with, fights. How many demons were in this thing? There was like several demons, some giant one. He's flying a dragon. I'm like, how are you fitting this into 2 hours and making it like, oh, okay, this makes sense? How? I feel like it's going to be a sporadically edited YouTube video, you know? With like, you know, hey, remember Hellboy? We got rid of all the story, and here's
I love
action.
your bits.
You.
And thank you for them.
Hi.
Hello, dearest PG. You told me last stream to remind you it was my birthday today.
Hey!
I'm Weird Thug. I like giving more than receiving me, so happy birthday to me. Have some bits, hearts, hugs, and coffee. Good vibes to all.
PC Apocalypse! Happy birthday! Don't interrupt the birthday.
Greeting, salutations, and good vibes to you and those you can about, otherwise referred to as yours. Trade you jobs, Tony. Wife wants to move the living room around, so I have to run new lines for the network. Don't wanna.
Oh, God, that is the worst. But I will say, hold on. PC Apocalypse, happy birthday. May your day not be filled with apocalyptic things. Darth Skippy bought a shirt.
Charlie got into the gifted program at school. He gets to go to gifted classes. That means he's super smart.
What? I thought it was a whole class where you get gifts. I wish I had a school like that. Hey, I'm in the gifted classes. I show up to give me presents. Beautiful. No. All right. Well, good. Damn. Wow. Congratulations, Charlie. I'm being a genius. No, we need more of them. Thank you. Be excellent. Make great things.
I remember this song from my youth, and my experience ranges from country to heavy metal to actual gondola songs. My social circle is apparently quite varied. My new part-time jobs makes more than my overtime, so I don't do as much overtime now. So now I share it bits to your face.
Dude, more pay, less work. That's the secret of fun life. What's up? I can't talk to anybody. Wait.
Went to a toy and comic con yesterday. Meet the designers for Hot Wheels and the Garbage Pail Kids cards.
What?
Also got cigs from the leading actress from the original War of the Worlds and the last surviving cast member of the Addams Family TV.
Ugh.
Felix Sheila played Cousin IT. And unlimited homebrew root beer.
Is it?
Somebody please clip that singing birthday. I will treasure it forever.
Well, yeah, I didn't even get to finish it. I was like, happy what is this now? Go
Bits
back.
and interruptions.
It really seems that way. Somebody, where'd that... Why? Get out of here!
Is it Bits Day today? Is that a thing now?
I don't know. I don't know what it is. This is insanity. All right. I don't know. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Why is that heart here? I thought it flew away. Are we going to be invaded with weird little hearts today? Because I don't want that. Thank you, thank you. Birthdays. Be excellent to each other. Yeah, there you go. Bill and Ted. There you go. Oh, God, when's that movie coming out? I'm scared when I am. What? Crunchy Marshmallow, hi. Come on, Haley. Repost. What? I made another sketch of you Discord last night. Hope you like it. I still got to open it up and update it. I'm sorry. We got dragged into the, whatever, the crazy world of work. And here's the other thing. Everybody,
Yes, PG. The new Hellboy trailer just has me dreading it. I believe it's going to be a hot mess. The studio should have finished Del Toro's trilogy yet. And as always for the Horde.
Mazel, thank you. Yeah. I mean, I'll probably watch it anyway, but probably not in the theater. Because, you know, people. Thank you. I was going to say something. Oh! I don't know. Yeah, man, my train of thought, man, on Sundays, not so good. I'm getting water. See, this is what I should have done that during a flood of things. I'm going to go over here. Oh, there you go. No, the Addams Family, like the last surviving cast member. Isn't that scary? What's up?
I actually bought 3 shirts. One for my daughter,
Hey!
my son, and myself.
Thank you. That's awesome. Thank you. I really appreciate it. I don't think it'll show up all 3, though. It'll be like bling, 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 bling. I'm surprised they're even working. We actually had to test that out this morning because there's like, we had issues. Oh, God. When don't we? You know? Thank you. I appreciate it. Enjoy them. Wear them well. What? No, they got some cool things now, man. I'm eyeing one of those hoodies with my big old head on it now because I'm like, ooh, dude, I'll wear that. You know, they used to have like 4 different shirt styles. Now there's like 30 of them. It's crazy. Yes, he does. Ooh, what? Christmas commercials? Get out of here. Too soon. What? No. Finish happy birthday. You know what? I don't know. I just went happy birthday on his apocalypse. And birthday be great and things. May your day be filled with apocalyptic goodies. You know, like a cake so big you're like, whoa, if I eat this, I'll die. That's like an apocalypse. No. Happy birthday again, though. See, Charlie's drawing a picture of you right now. Right now. I'm getting doodles. I'm getting doodles. People are doodling me. You have to model like I did last time. I'll be like, you know, I'm not doing that again. But I got too much chat to keep up with. I forget if you already mentioned it, but what do you think of Gravity Rush's art style? I recently went back to play the first one on my PS4. I loved it. If you want to look into it, it was actually, look at the Wikipedia. They actually cite who was, the art style was influenced from. It ended up being this French artist. So look up their work because you can kind of see where they got the trippy kind of atmospheric things in there. It's really good. I do like the art style. That's where I like anime, where it's like a little bit different but unique in and of itself. What's up?
Told you before, you don't have issues. You have subscriptions.
I do.
And there are no prescriptions for your subscriptions.
Maybe I'm not going to the right doctor then. Yeah. Thank you.
It's been too long, my pumpkin flavored friend. How have you been? Also, hi Pauline, how's the coffee today?
I guess pretty good. We're not good enough. I can't tell with her. Thank you. I got to get to actual chat. Actual chat. Hold on. I love this guy. PC Apocalypse. Thank you. What's your opinion on pumpkin pie? It's a cruel thing that humans made up just to, be pumpkinists. You know, it's terrible. Yeah, can I get a call out to my girlfriend? She would love it. I don't know what your girlfriend's name is, so that doesn't help me. It's like, hey, do a shout out to my friend. And your friend's name is? Just say, hey, friend, how's it going? I need more information. I missed Adam's Family Show and movies. Yeah, it'll happen. Pauline, that's you. Attack McCorgy Armored Viking. Hi. So always the corgis. So many people in chat. I know it seems like I said, Sunday's a busy day for some reason. You doing this again? All right. What do we got? Show me. Oh God, again with the hearts. Dude, you're supposed to be a skull or something, like a little creature ghost. Don't look all confused and Yeah, it's gonna float. No, I don't want to see this all day.
I hate that Twitch, of all sites, decided to allow ads that can't be muted while a stream is going.
What? Open up another tab and mute that tab. Unless you're on mobile, then I can't help you. I don't know. Now, I always mute that. But technically, I usually watch on, through the Xbox. And then I just mute the TV. I'm just like, oh, ad, sorry. No, I'll let them run all day to, support people. But you know what? Frankly, I don't want to hear them. There we go. Just traveling around. Funky, weird little heart. Blinking at people. Doing all right? Good. Yeah, your friend went that way. I feel like you have the same flight path as the other guy. Yeah. Yeah, just ignore me. Fine. Stupid hearts. The clarion call went out amongst your fellow. What? Yeah, I know, right? Seems that way. Mind you, it may be attracted some stalking. No, I don't want that. And as Grizz would say, greetings and salutations. I have to cover bruises out of. Why? He's currently at work. Boo. Boo. Grizz. Yeah, we saw the floodlight with the pumpkin in the sky. That'd be cool. A little pumpkin face, like the bat signal. Just put my face on a big light like that. That'd be pretty good. So made by humans seems to be pretty good. It's designed by humans. I don't know if it's made by humans. Could be robots at this point. Prepping to open up a store and see how it goes. Yes. Might as well. Don't cost you nothing. Actually, the quality of their shirts is really good, frankly. So, I haven't had a problem. That heart is planning something. Yeah, it does. It does seem like it's planning. Hey, can that be our next emote? In case we need another heart emote. I don't think we actually have an actual heart emote. We're so busy on, what do they call them? We got ducks and disgruntled squirrels and me. So, someone have a heart-to-heart. Ugh. Yeah. I wanted to record today, but my neighbors decided to move furniture out of their place today. Oh! Oh, that was the moving thing. What's that?
That heart scares me. Its soulless eyes seem to be staring into your soul. Anyone notice it's the same color as Pauline's eyes?
Oh, yeah, she manifested it, so what do you expect? You know? It's a little bit of her heart going off into the wind to scare others. Good job, you're scaring society with floating hearts.
Welcome back, Susan.
Oh, God.
Hey, PG, hope this month is as good as last month.
Yes. Was last month good? I don't know, it depends on your perspective. Thank you, though. 13 minutes.
At Jim Others, I was finally able to send you some monies on PayPal, so enjoy.
Hey, thank you, Damash. Thank you. I appreciate it. Ka-ching. We got money. And a follow. That's a bunch of stuff. Thank you. I appreciate it. Really do. Everybody. Okay. Let me talk to actual chat. Hold on. I know everybody's chat, but I'm just saying, just the last month was
When
decent.
Will spring start? Thought it was here, then bam. Snow.
Yeah, we had that one day. Remember that one day that was like, oh, wow, it's nice out. And then it's like somebody threw a shovel of snow on top of your head. And it's like, ugh. You're like, oh my God, it's snowing again. Yeah, I was looking forward to it too. But, spring where we are, like, lasts 5 minutes, and then it's blistering heat of unfun. She does that too often. Won't Pauline run out of heart? Isn't fragments like that how Voldemort made his heart? No, I don't think she's doing Voldemort stuff.
Hey, PG, Pauline, Jim, Dawn, everybody. How's everyone doing?
Nautical Razor! Some of us are doing okay. Others need good vibes. So we're trying to do the balancing act of, we're doing good vibe socialism. So people who have an excess get to pass them on to other people who aren't as fortunate. So. Thank you. Hope you're doing well. Just saw Alita Battle Angel, and it was great. Far better than the upcoming Captain Mary Sue. What is that? Oh, Captain Marvel. What? I didn't see Captain Marvel. Did you see it yet? Are you special? I don't know. I'm sure it's on some kind of thing already. No, I haven't seen the Battle Angel yet. I kind of want to, but, we're probably not going to the theater because things... I'll see Captain Marvel in the theater just because I'm going to have to, because it's before Avengers, and I'm sure something there is going to be important. We have not even come close to warming up here. Nope. What? Pauline has enough heart for all of us. Yeah, I think so. No, she's not, like, selling off bits of her heart and just having them float in the sky. Her name is Jasmine, and we're pushing 8.5 months. Jasmine! Hey, Jasmine! How's it going? I don't know. It's a shout out, right? I actually have to shout when I do that, because I'm like, hey, Jasmine, how's it going? What's up? 8 months is good. That's nice.
Pauline is slowing making an army of evil hearts. No one will suspect it when they start destroying the world.
I think the thing is she's trying to summon something like a little creepy, but I think it's just because she's oddly positive. It just ends up being a stupid little heart. It's like the Gordon of hearts. Make something spooky. Yeah, drink your coffee. Ah, man. Thank you. And Jasmine, hello. Again. And where did I leave off? George Carlin,
let me... Army of Heartness? Groovy.
I like Army of Darkness. I have nothing to add to that, but There needs to be more Ash vs. Evil Dead. 3 seasons was not enough. That whole cast was great. Oh, man. George Carlin, let me ask you, how's everybody doing tonight? Everyone's like, yay, good. Well, beep, you. Just trying to make you feel at home. Oh, man. See, comedians can't do that now because they'd be like, where your eyes? How could you do that? And like half of them will go home crying. I want a refund. He told me to go bleep myself. Remember when comedy could be funny? I'm okay doing my thing as always. Awesome. The angel of battle. The army of hardness? No.
1 year. That's 12 months. Math is fantastic.
It is.
12 moons. Can I get a woot woot?
No, I don't do woots in succession. I could do 1 woot. 2 of them in succession is a little bit too, it's a little too rambunctious for me. So you get a woot. Thank you, I appreciate it. Maybe 24 moons, I'll double up the woots. Let's see. Maybe Jermaine can give Pauline some pointers about summoning something. Dude, the only thing she can summon is a panic attack these days.
Woot woot.
See, they did it. See, they know how to do it. I'm not good with that. Dennis, thank you. Thanks for the woot. Thanks for the 1 woot. There was no thing. It didn't even say it. All right, we got floating hearts anyway.
Good
That's
vibes
nice.
for all of you foul fools. May your days be filled with cotton candy and iced coffee.
I like both of them. I've never had coffee cotton candy. Is that a thing? Because I know they have like flavors, but usually it's all just sweet. Teach her to summon bagels. No, she likes buttered rolls. She doesn't like bagels. I don't know. She feels like she's getting gypped because there's a hole in it. Let's see. Pumpkin guy. He will party, but not hardy. No, that's why you get 1 woot.
After trying since July to get into a certain college, I now need to try to get into a different one rather quickly so I don't have the government on my butt asking for money.
Yeah, that's what the government does. Hey, what are you doing? You're not in school? Give me your money. Give me your money. Come on. Come on. And you're like, come on, I'm trying to learn here. But not too much, you know. People might get offended. Thank you. You.
Getting tired of hearing about the Momo crap. It's a hoax.
Yeah.
Momo is a sculpture that can't do anything. I think it's just media trying to stir the pot.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, it's like slow news week. Hey, remember that Momo thing? Dude, how long ago was this? Yeah. That was like 8 months ago. People were talking about the Momo thing. Now all of a sudden somebody writes an article
You're
about
not
it.
crazy.
Parents are all
Just
crazy.
Different.
What's up? Blu-ray, thank you. Prime sub. Yeah. You know the thing about the Momo thing? You know, I've seen articles. How to talk to your child about the Momo thing. It's, hey, this is how you do it. It's a stupid sculpture. It doesn't do anything to you. If you get a weird text with a creepy face, block the number. You're done. That's it. Like, are parents just confused about how to talk to their kids? I know, right? They need an article from the internet of all places on how to raise their children. How to talk to your children about the Momo. It's not a thing. Thought Momo was just a creepypasta. Everything's creepypasta. Hey, I want to open an Italian restaurant called Creepypasta. You know, where the pasta can be black and the sauce can be black and the meatballs can be black. Everything will be great. It'll be darkness. Darkness in your belly. That'd be pretty good. I'm going to get some water. Because HydrateBot didn't tell me otherwise. Rant. I know, right? Well, dude, no, I know. That's like simple logic. Don't be a butt, you know? Don't be a butthead. You know, like telling your kids how to, you know, about certain things. But like, I guess a lot of parents just feel awkward telling their kids about weird stuff like that. It's Momo. It's a dumb sculpture with big googly eyes. It's almost comical. I don't get it. Anyway, I would totally die in a creepypasta. I'm sure somebody's working on it right now. Back food
All
reviews.
the Momo thing is telling them to commit suicide.
Yeah.
That's always been around. You
Yep.
don't need a video of some bug-eyed chick to tell your kids to do it because someone else will.
Yep.
It has nothing to do with the video when it really is real life.
Yep. That's the whole thing. I know, right? I know, I guess kids spend most of their time on the internet these days, so, they may not be able to tell the difference between, a real person, an anime character, or a bug-eyed creepy lady trying to tell them to off themselves. It's so weird. All you got to say, hey, if you, whatever. Dude, we're at that point where if I have to tell people how to approach a topic like that, I'm hands off. That is the simplest thing you could talk to your kids about. Thank you. 6 coffee for Pauline. She might have had more beforehand. I wasn't keeping track. Let's see. Gaming news. Someone at THQ Nordic did what did they do? Someone had the idea to host a company on. Oh God. That's the tip of the iceberg. This has been. That does not sound like a good thing of anything. That's bad. Why would they do that? THQ. Do a little bit of research on the internet before you do things like that. Oh. Mama. Yeah. It is weird. I know. It's right. Survival of the fittest. Yeah. Well, it shouldn't even be the fittest because some people are really smart but not very physically active. So I guess smartest. How about survival of the smartest? What's up?
Let Pauline know that caffeine addiction is a real issue. I'm trying to stay off it myself because it worsens my anxiety.
Worsens or heightens? That's the whole thing. A lot of people say, this might, worsen your anxiety. What if it heightens it, giving you extra anxious powers? And this way it gives you the ability and forethought to avoid society in every capacity. We're more social anxiety, but we don't need a cup of coffee to tell us to just not be around people. What? You know what I'm saying? What's up? What?
Finally got this thing working. Anyways, good-ish morning. Been ferreting my big sister around to doctors and not getting much sleep either, so yay life.
Ugh. That's boring.
Give Pauline a double calf coffee from me.
Double calf. I don't know. I don't know if she's immune to caffeine. It might be a thing. You could overdose on caffeine, too. Ends up giving you the heart palpitations, and you got to go to the doctor, and they say, don't have a lot of coffee. That's not what that means. Fittest means the most fit to survive, hence smartest. Oh, okay. I guess I'm not on that list anymore. I had to stop drinking Monster Energy drinks because I was getting paranoid from drinking 6 cans a day. Yeah, I wouldn't even touch that stuff, even if I was sponsored by. I'm sorry, I'm not a Monster Energy drink person until I figure out what is in these things and does it really explode my liver. I just kind of want to get the medicinal research in there before I ingest it. That's why we're just water and coffee. That's it. A lot of people say the live action Death Note was bad. Actually, you didn't mind it. Yeah, no, I've heard that it was okay. Wasn't terrible, but dude, this is like the anime crowd. You make a live action version of an anime, people are going to be like, come on. Dude, a lot of people were saying the Battle Angel was like, oh, it's so terrible, man. And I'm like, dude, everyone I've heard from here has been like, no, it's been pretty good. So, yeah, what are you going to do? My folks call energy horse beep. It could be. I don't know. They're not my things. I don't think I've ever been so low on energy that I actually needed a energy drink. Usually a cup of coffee is fine for me. Anything more than that, I'm like, that's illegal. You know what I'm saying? So I've been trying to try lemon in my water. How much am I supposed to add before it becomes lemonade? No, you're not supposed to make lemonade. You're just supposed to put a squirt of lemon juice in there. Literally, I have no measurement. I just go, that's it. So what was that? A second of squeezing. And 3/4 of a second. That's it. That's what I do. Haven't had acid forever. It's beautiful. The Japanese version of Death Note was great. The American Netflix version was crap. Oh, I didn't see either, so. Dun, 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 dun. I never drink Monster Energy. More of a rock star person. Rock star. They make good games. Why not drinks? Again with these things. Stop that. Get out of here. Go. If you're looking for your friends, they went that way. Fools. God. I'm hoping next time. Whatever. No, I would say, spawn something scarier than a floating heart that occasionally blinks, but, who knows.
Change of topic. I played Cards Against Humanity for the first time.
Oh, how'd that go? Boo. And that game did very well because it was rude and crass.
Visually, the Battle Angle Live movie is real good. I just don't like what they did to the storyline. Cough cough. Ghost in the Shell.
Yeah, that'll happen. But, dude, you can't expect everything. Dude, I'm not doing this. I'm ignoring you, Heart. Just go. Yeah, you can't expect... That's so annoying. I see it in the corner of my eye. Get out of here. Okay. No, that inevitably happens no matter what you like. It's like, what was that, 3 of them now? God, I gotta start congregating like pigeons. No, anytime they change like a story and whatever for anime, it's just kind of like the less you know of the anime, the better you are viewing one of those live action ones. I think that's the key to it. Don't know anything about anime, and then you'll appreciate them.
You will sooner get water poisoning than overdose on caffeine. You would need to drink 100 cups of regular coffee in rapid succession to overdose. 25 5-hour energy drinks will do the same thing, but again you have to drink them quickly to overdose.
Uh-oh.
It's a really fun game. It really brings out the best in me.
Oh, man, but it did so well. It did really well. See, people look for that type of humor. Cards Against Humanity, they look for that type of humor, but everyone else is like, don't say that, don't say that. People are inherently that way. They're weird and
You're
cruel.
not crazy, just different.
Cruel.
This stream now belongs to Chaos. To Chaos.
Chaos! But like Professor Chaos from Skylanders? Is that what we're talking about? That's what I'm assuming they're meant. Because, not a new, no, it's a new Skylanders game. It's a mobile thing. It's like an RPG turn-based thing. I don't know what they're doing. And it needs voice acting, because there is none. I watched both. Oh, there you go. This is 13 moons. Thank you, Chaos Druid. 13 moons.
Chaos Thrust.
Ah, okay. That is thrusting. I think that's a little bit too, what? Or are they talking about car thrust? Thank you. Where have I left off? If I missed something, you can repost it. I don't mind. Sassy Grizz. I've played Cards Against Humanity with my mom. That went well. Not really. And I really wish more... Cards Against Humanity is hysterical. I know it is, but you know what? People are just like... I think if you were to play that and, like, post the video of it, it would be, like, flagged. People would be like, how could you say stuff like... How could you encourage people playing a game like this with this type of content? I was like, shut up. It's a card game. I got a new tattoo yesterday, finally. I'm going to say it's something nautical.
On a random note, I've also started trying to learn the guitar.
Yes.
Been using YouTube guides that have been helpful so far.
I know, man, dude. When you wish there was YouTube when you first started playing guitar. Yeah, he literally had to go out and get books of tablature and read it that way. Yeah, gross. Yeah, dude, that's why a lot of guitar players are better than you would actually expect them to be, just because of YouTube tutorials. Definitely keep out of it. It's very fun. It's always good to learn an instrument. And when you learn how to play guitar well, that translates to like almost every other instrument. Stringed. Okay, not like, tuba. Evie's here. How's it going? Why are you kicking the doors down? Especially since there aren't any here. That seems weird. That's like just lifting your foot in the air and saying, boom, but it's Evie. Evie can do what they want. There are YouTubers called Minx who do a lot of Cards Against Humanity. Did I get a lot of crap for it? Are people like, demonetized? Oh, good. Good. This is I'm gonna have a duck break of coffee. Hold on. Duck break a coffee. Where is that? Do I even have that here? There we go. All right, Evie's here. Everybody get the ducks out. I'm going to drink some coffee. No. I got to shift my water and coffee cup. Coffee needs to be closer. Okay. There you go. No, that's the only way I can spam ducks in chat because I'm very busy out here. No, not an article, but that's going to be a tattoo soon. I already talked to my tattoo artist about an article-themed one. Brian and I got my favorite bands to look on the awards next couple of months. That's nice. Being Grizz used to stream Cards Against Humanity here on Twitch. We would do it for community night. Cool.
I think the Wachowskis' Speed Racer live action did a good job staying true not to just the anime's plot, but also keeping the overall campy and heartfelt vibe of friendship and passion of shonen anime existing in the film. I only wish that other anime adaptations had taken notes.
I have heard that. I have never seen it because I had zero interest in Speed Racer because I don't have a license. But I would actually want to see that film now and see if it was done well. Because I'm aware of Speed Racer. I know what it's about.
It always makes me laugh when you read so fast like that.
Oh, well, that's what I got to do if I got to keep up with chat. So imagine if we get like, seriously, if we get like another 20 people in here, everything's going to be like, oh, that's interesting. Let's do it again. Oh, oh, wow, that's amazing. Oh, that's cool too. That's really good. That's very interesting. You know, it's like I actually do read them, but I just can't. We're kind of speed readers, if that makes any sense. Dyslexic speed readers, so we can read fast.
Put chat in slow mode.
Putting chat in slow mode. Oh, that's right, slow mode. So this way I can be like, oh, that's interesting. I can do that. I'll probably still read too fast anyway. But that's an option. We're not there yet. We're not that popular. Yeah, but I do want to see Speed Racer. Is that on Netflix or Hula? Is that anything? I don't know. I don't even know what streaming service it's on, if any. Slow mode is butts. I know. I try not to do slow mode because it kind of makes everything disjointed. I'd rather actually have people repost a comment that I missed than go into slow mode because then it's like, you got to wait like 10 seconds to post again. Yeah, it's weird. I saw the live-action Speed Racer was pretty good. Can't compare it to the anime because I've never really watched it, but it was enjoyable. Oh, that's good. Even if you don't know the anime, it was still enjoyable. Maybe that's why. The Road to Clash films were pretty good. Slow mode forces people to wait to type. Yeah, it does. You have to wait. You just commented. You have to wait. You have to wait. So then you can't spam ducks or anything. It's just like, here's a duck, and now I got to wait 20 seconds. Yeah, my baby nephew, Baby J. Keep stealing my dog's bed. Really? Huh. Well, you know what? The kid probably won't be allergic to dogs when they grow up. That's good. Dun, dun, dun. Likes to sleep with Gizmo. Bright light. What? Nightcraft what? Nightcraft AM. So late it's morning. Do you play guitar right or left-handed? Well, technically right-handed. Like strumming. Strumming right. Finger stuff left. So. We can't play solos to save our life. But we could do some punk shredding like you wouldn't believe. I don't know now, though. You got to kind of dust it off. Had to throw out his old bed, so now Baby J is still trying to sleep on a new bed, except it's smaller. Gives him, downgraded. But the undead army, not all zombies, protect the ducks too. What? Why? What's happening here?
To put it in simpler terms, Speed Racer was an anime live action that wasn't afraid to be like a campy and over-the-top anime, much like how The Avengers wasn't afraid to be a campy superhero film.
Was Avengers technically campy? I just sort of had a sense of humor about it. I don't know. I'll have to look at it. Thank you. One of the DJs on a local radio station calls Hula. The Hula streaming service. I would totally watch a streaming service with Hula girls. Nah, man, that's an art form. When you see their little bellies go blah, 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 blah. You know, that's amazing. I find that amazing. You got to have a lot of muscular control. Who doesn't like muscular control around the hip area? You know what I'm saying? There you go. Learn how to hula. I probably have better luck doing that than conjuring some weird mystical thing. More hearts. Stupid. Let's say Spike's little brother is named Gizmo as well. Why is everyone naming their? Why is everyone called Gizmo? My little nephew will be born in June. Will be a while, but I totally want to teach him cards to get you out of it. Yeah, give him some time. Don't corrupt them yet. Let them have a little bit of fun. I can attest to the punk shred, one of my favorite punk albums. That's not really punk. It's like acoustic complainy. That's your genre. Acoustic whiner. Angry acoustic whiner. Well, you got to poke fun at yourself because others will. And thank you for that. Hominid. Yeah. Where did I leave off? Okay, maybe campy is a bit much, but you got my point. You know, cheese and jokes. I love cheese jokes. It's good. Probably because dogs have an urge to protect weaker members of their pack. Like oh, there you go. That's good. Yeah, that is dog psychology there. That's good. And because Gremlins is the best Christmas movie ever. Here we go. Gremlins. Aren't they making another one? I thought they were going to. They did make another Critters thing. Oh, my God. There's a trailer out for Critters. What is it? The New Binge or something like that. They're literally making another Critters movie. There's actually a trailer out. It does exist. I wouldn't get your hopes up, but if you do like fuzzy little creatures from outer space eating your, neighborhoods, then, maybe check it out. It's actually a thing. It's actually a thing. Critters. The Krites! Eighth coffee. Gremlins 3. No, wouldn't do that. So any thoughts on the news that will make the Gremlins TV series? Animated TV series. That's right. They were. They're going to make it a Gremlins animated series, which doesn't make any sense to me because it takes all the cuteness and almost realistic quality of those little animatronic things, just yanked it right out of the film and said, here's a soulless cartoon that's probably going to look like Netflix garbage. Now, I got to say, there's something sorely lacking for me in cartoons these days, and I don't know what it is. Repost. Your last stream especially lasted over 4 hours and 15 minutes. You fantastic maniac. Got to be a record or something. No, I think our record is like 6 hours and something. But you were doing an art stream. Art streams don't count. Yeah, but hey, everyone was interesting, and for some reason we were talking about stuff that just went on forever. I have no idea why. My Stardew Valley game keeps crashing. Oh my God, no, that's a story. You want to hear something super frustrating and sad, but not compared to most of the stuff we've heard already today. Dawn's hand's been like messed up and stuff, so she still tries the game, right? But she's been playing Thimbleweed Park, which is a simple point and click. She's been playing it on the PC, so it's easy on her hands or whatever. She got to use one of your old tablets as a little point and clicky thing, so it's she didn't even have to hold the mouse. It's great. She got to like chapter 6, and then for some reason, the game save got like corrupted. She had to start all over again. She was so ticked off, and we tried everything to like salvage it, and it was gone. It's just gone for no reason. She didn't do anything. She didn't shock the computer. She didn't do a hard reset on the PC. It's just gone. And she was like, oh my God, I spent all this time on this. But you know what? She played through it again, and she got back where she went and did it on hard. She's like, oh, whatever. No, I think she was really good about that, because normally she just put the game down and say, you know what, bleep you, game. I ain't playing this no more. But she was good. She had stick-to-itiveness, because the game was interesting enough to go back and replay it, I guess, in hard mode, and she got back where she needs to be. But that's annoying. Especially her. She's like, dude, how much time do you think I got playing games with my hands? You think I want to be replaying this thing all over again? Ransom the Clown, best character in that game. Don't the 24-hour streams count? No. You.
Gotta have lunch, take some medicine,
Hey.
and maybe sleep some more.
Hey.
Have a nice day, everyone.
Morning, Moon. Enjoy your medicinal sleep on a full belly. I love that, dude. You ever just eat a bunch of food and just be like, there you go. Just fall asleep on the couch.
Welcome back, silly human.
You! Hi!
I have arrived with 14 months.
You know...
Didn't get a notification for the stream though.
Ugh.
Homework's all done early.
Yeah.
Finished Smash Brothers and did an art stream this weekend.
Oh! Nice! Awesome. You've been busy. That is a lot of everything. Super Smash. 600, what? 600 hours and I can't get my game to save without crashing anymore. Oh, man. Really? What's your relationship with Dawn? Me personally, I know her. She comes in every once in a while and pokes my belly like I'm the Pillsbury Doughboy. That's considered assault now. So are hugs. Hugs are assault now. I was waiting for the day for somebody to walk up to me and try to give me a hug and me saying, dude, stop assaulting me, call the cops, and then have the police tase them to the ground and say, how dare you hug them? Ah, I'm sorry. No public shows of affection. That better not be. It better be something good. It better be something good. They all just go that way. Just go to bed. Go to bed. Okay? Just whatever. Pumpkin hugs, not drugs. What does that even mean? What's that? Baby J is telling you hi. Baby J, what's up? Baby J, how's it going? I don't know what to do. Just, hey, how's it going? Baby J, what you doing hanging out with Gizmo all day? What? That'd be good. That's probably cool if you're a kid because you're literally like the same size as a dog. Usually when you get older, the dog is just kind of like, bark, 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 unless you got one of those Great Danes. Well, you're tall and stupid, so that's why you need a big dog. I don't know. How's it going? Be nice to Evie. She's taking care of a lot of stuff. Be good. Let's see. Poked in the belly. It was funny till somebody developed acid reflux. Right? Maybe that's why I got acid and poked in the belly all day, pushing all that acidic bile up into my throat. And then I'm like, oh, I need lemons. I'm blaming Dawn for that. That's it. I'm going to send her my medical bills from now on. Yeah, so that's my relationship, if that makes any sense. She basically assaults me every once in a while. No, in 2019, hugs are assault. There you go. So, she comes in, assaults me, and here we are. It's when I put it that way, it seems like a very abusive relationship I'm in, right? God, society. Anyway. It means hug, pumpkin guy, and say no to drugs. Well, I mean, it kind of depends, right? Let's see. No, in Colorado, I think you can do both. Let's see. Something you never see. A porcupine. No, you don't. Because that would be pointless and painful at the same time. PG, last Wednesday, you ranted about artists being thin-skinned. What? Wait. What you want is a chain of art school boot camps with Sergeant Slaughter as the nice counselor and all the others. Yeah, that's pretty much what I went through. Artists, seriously, out there. No, like, I will say flat out, I have had people rip up our artwork right in front of us and say, this is garbage, what are you doing here?
A lobotomy is in order.
Yay!
Just finished shoveling a few inches of snow here in Colorado. Happy 30 moons.
I just mentioned Colorado. What a coincidence. You enjoy some recreational fog. Recreational fog. That's what I'm calling it now. Recreational fog. Thank you. I think Colorado's covered in a cloud of recreational fog right now. Yeah, catch another stream. There you go. Zero, what's up? How's it going? No. But, like, when it comes to art, you really do have to, if you're an artist, you definitely need thick skin because the rest of the world will just try to crush you regardless of what you do. No, I'm seriously. You put out art there on Twitter, you don't think people are going to be like, well, this is stupid. I don't know why you draw that way. Blah, that reminds me of this, blah, 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 blah. You're going to constantly be compared to by other stuff to other people, and it goes on forever until you die. So, I'm just letting you know. That's the thing. This is why I need to be an art instructor. I would be the most realistic art instructor. I really would, you know? And I kid you not, like when we had artwork, you had artwork ripped up by instructors constantly. Like all the time. Stuff you spent hours and hours upon. And it was just like, get this out of here. Like literally threw it out the door and you're just like, what are you doing? Like, this is garbage. This is not what I want. We do it over. And you're like, I spent like 40 hours on that. Well, that's not enough time. Do it again. And now you know why we're a little sarcastic and cynical, too, because kind of been exposed to it. That's the thing. That's when you know an art teacher actually gives a poop about the art as art in general.
Pauline is sweet mayhem. She is sending explosive hearts to her enemies.
Like, oh, look, it's so cute. And no, I don't think she'd be that mean. I know what. I'll ask her when she wakes up. No, but there you go. That was actually a good idea. Maybe I'll ask her to do that. Piers finds what spoil. Listen to that.
At Jim Mathers this week is going to be interesting, if not actually fun, but okay. I have an appointment with the immunologist, weight loss clinic doctors, psychiatric therapist and med management doctor, and a psych evaluation doctor so they can determine if I have ADHD or both, where I fall on the autism spectrum, and how bad my dissociative identity disorder is. But at least I'll have answers and start to get everything fixed.
If it needs to be fixed. Make sure it needs to be fixed before they start giving you stuff to fix it. No, because I am a big believer in people being born and wired a certain way, and sometimes those neurons being all over the place is actually a good thing depending on how you use it. That's what we do. But, you know, I would say good luck and be skeptical of the ADHD, ADD thing, because, you know what? It's just everybody has that. To a certain extent. I mean, if you went to see like 5 different things while I'm talking to you right now, like you're like, oh, okay, pumpkin guy. Ooh, bird. Oh, wow, what's that? There's a piece of paper on the floor. Wow, where's my pencil? I just can't afford. I wonder what's on Twitch right now. Oh, look at this pumpkin. Then you might have ADD. But other than that, I'm always iffy about that. You know, it's 50-50 for me. Thank you. Best of luck. I would freak if somebody ripped up my artwork. I know, right? But now we don't care. We're just like, all right, whatever, I can do it again. Hey.
If you haven't already, you guys should go play Monster Prom. It's a competitive dating sim where you try to take monsters such as a druggy ghost, a gangster gorgon, and a violent demon that I love to call a spicy red baby. Youngest character in game is 19.
I like the way you have to put the age in there, so that makes me a little worrisome to begin with. Guys, by the way, I'm just letting you know the age of the characters, so it's not like... oh, my God. Did you put that on your wish list? I think you did. For Steam, I think. Because somebody... I think it was you that actually mentioned it before. And we wanted to take a look at it. So, there you go. But...
In the time for been drawing forehead, people say my work sucks and is garbage by some. But you gotta just shrug it off. Yes. Forehead, plenty of people tell me my work rocks. Take good, consider the constructive bad, and ignore the haters.
Oh, is there something else? I think we're good. Okay. Take good, consider the constructive bad. No, you know, there's always, here's the thing. Sometimes when people say, yo, bro, your work sucks.
At Jim Mathers, you actually said what went through my mind talking about ADHD, but with different objects, lol. My mind always works that way.
Oh, okay. There you go. All right. Well, I guess enjoy your medicine then. See, here we go. ADD. I was going to say something. Oh, man. Look, there's coffee over there. No, oh, no. Even when somebody says your artwork is, like, terrible, like, yo, your artwork sucks, blah, 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 you almost have to think about, like, looking at your work, right? And if somebody says it sucks, I know it's a very vague thing, like, your work sucks. That's the thing, because most people who view art don't have the linguistic capabilities or analytical skills to actually look at your artwork and say what sucks about it. But psychologically, as just a passive viewer, they may notice something that's wrong with it. So that's when you go back to your artwork, you look at it, and you're like, okay, this person says it sucks. I didn't get any real feedback as to why. Let's see. What's wrong with this? Maybe it's the hair. Maybe there's something wrong there. Don't overanalyze your work, but you know, definitely give it a second glance and see if something pops out. You know, no, we always do that, and then we just stop caring. You know, so that's just like one of those things where it's even bad comments like that can actually be constructive, but you have to detach yourself from the I guess, knee-jerk, obnoxious comment and then try to find any little bit of truth that might be in there. Sometimes there isn't. Some people are just trolls and they're just like, you know, whatever. But sometimes that helps. Always reevaluate your own work. Reevaluate your own work. Today. Anyway. Hi, Baby J. Baby J is still going on. What's up?
So do you think pills do more harm than good in some cases? For example, the side effects of antidepressants and pills that suppress your anxiety attacks. Are they worth it?
I don't know. I don't take anything. We just ride the roller coaster. You know what I'm saying? So just like if we have ups and downs, anxiety, we're just like, all right, come at me, bro. I'm not in the best of places right now, but I'll deal with it. So as for side effects, I don't know how they would personally affect an individual because we've never experienced them firsthand, but I don't like anything that alters, if that makes any sense. I'm not a big alterer of perception kind of person. The problem I have with certain medication, based on the individual, and every individual is different, so it's like a hit or miss kind of thing. If the medicine, I feel, gives you a very high tolerance for, say, anxiety or something like that, I feel, from my perspective, that it negates the ability to learn how to cope with it. So when, for some reason, you don't have your prescription, you freak out because you're actually feeling whatever anxiety might be there 100-fold because you've never experienced it before. You know what I'm saying? It's a desensitizing kind of thing. At least that's what we try to do. But that's us. We're weird, too, so don't take my opinion for anything. Weird. Is that weird enough? Okay. You gonna summon another heart again so I can go get some coffee? Maybe she will. I don't know. Is it time yet? I'm gonna go get some coffee. I'll be right back. Summon a thing. You don't smile there like a. Oh, that's helpful too. Thanks. All right, I'm back. Let's see. Azeroth the Great. How are you doing? I'm doing all right. Gonna go off and see what ingredients I have in my kitchen. I want to try and bake again. Yes. Now, baking is fun. We don't do it because it's very bad for us. Because if I made a whole tray of brownies, you know who's eating them? Just me. Well, you know, maybe you and Dawn, but I'm eating most of them. Nah, being a good baker is dangerous. What's up?
I was diagnosed with ADHD as a kid.
Yeah.
I was given 2 different medications, but both only gave me headaches.
Ooh.
I told my parents I refused to get put on anything else.
Good for you. Some people need them, some people don't. It really kind of depends. You know, in this day and age, I have no idea. I don't know how people are wired anymore because I don't interact with them. This is it. This is my interaction. Thank you. I would say you're weird. I say you're realistic. Ugh, realistic. Which the way you handle... Hold on.
I used to get terrible travel anxiety and used to panic over long journeys. One technique that really helped was just to think what's the worst thing that could happen, and usually the worst thing wasn't that bad and I'd calm down.
Yeah, there you go.
How's Dawn doing?
I don't know. She's in the other room, like, conversing with her sister about life things. I don't know. And I'm not interrupting that conversation. I don't know what's going on. She's not dead, so that's a good thing. Let's see. Sassy Grizz. I wouldn't say you're weird to say you're realistic, but just sit and breathe and just have anxiety checks at least once a week. Once a week. That's about average, right? Oh. I don't know. No, when you leave the house, that's where the anxiety kicks in. You're like, oh, God, there's more people. They're everywhere. Then you're like, I wish Pumpkin Guy was here to just drag me out of this. And I'm like, no, I'm not showing up because someone's going to rip my head off. Hey, dude, you think you're weird now? Yeah, go around town traveling with me. See how well that works out for you. I need an sense of function in life. They help me a lot. See? Some people need them. I know. It really, like I say, it really depends on how you're wired. And I think generalizing in it is kind of like hit or miss. It's always weird when you get into that kind of topic because it's just like from my perspective, I don't know how another person feels or processes, so it's really up to them. You know what I'm saying? I just know for our wiring, we try to work a certain way. Yeah. Anyway, let's see. Tell her I said hi, please. I will. Because people are annoying, the older I get, more patience you get. The more patience I have, people who are trying, but I have less tolerance for people who choose to be. Dude, you have more patience when you get older? Oh my God. Well, it's not working for you.
They wouldn't get to give me any more meds. I always put my foot down and say nothing more than antidepressant and anti-panic attack pill. I don't really take the anxiety pill unless it's bad. But just my antidepressant is good enough. The doctors don't like it, but this is my body, so they go with it, lol.
Oh, all right. I don't know. When it comes to depression, I'm a big fan of it. And I know it sounds weird. Give me a second.
They try to tell me I have attention issues. You know, the bunnies are a bit creepy when the light is running to the water in the sandy sky.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was going to say, except that the ice flows in the wrong direction when you're looking at the coffee the wrong way. But, no, when it comes to depression, thank you both.
So perhaps non-medicative means may work better. What about yoga or meditation? Have you ever tried meditation, PG?
Yeah, and then I just get weird, creepy images when I reach that meditative plane of detachment, and then it's just like, I got to come back to the body. No, I'm not even joking about that. No, with depression, it's just kind of like a wave. It's just another feeling, as opposed from being elated, bored, sad, happy, blah, blah, blah. I don't know, depression is just a feeling. You know, it's just like the full spectrum of feelings. I'd rather feel them all than just, kind of dumb one down to just whatever. But then certain people have super, super bad depression, so I don't even know. I don't know. Again, it's all personalized, but we're just like, hey, how's it going? Everything, it's like the pogo stick of emotions. It's fine. I know meditation's weird because it's like if you can really concentrate and focus on stuff, you can just basically conjure more hearts, or you can you get into that whatever. What's that term? Not enlightenment. Okay, we're far from being enlightened, but you can have visions. Okay, you can have visions. I'm not saying medicinal aid visions. It's your mind just being blank and then throwing images at you, and some of them are scary. So it's like having nightmares while trying to relax. Let's see. The favorite got carried away with all those bunnies. What? Aw, man. Where did I leave off? 11th coffee. Okay. Neat. I tried meditation, and then I just got headaches. Really?
Trance state of meditation?
Yeah, is that what they call it? I don't know. I'm not like really big on the mantra thing that most people do. I'm just kind of like, I'll just sit there and just be like, all right, let's just, because one, we're very busy, so meditation, we got to do it incrementally, like very short bursts. We have meditation bursts. So we're like, just kind of sit there, just be like, all right. You can just kind of zone out and just be like, focus on something, just, there you go. I know, it's quick. It's almost like being mindful of the present, if that makes any sense. Gothard, embracing all emotions. Nah. All right, no yeast. No yeast! No! What are you going to do now? How are you going to cook without no yeast? That's the yeast of your worries if you're out of sugar. Okay. Those feelings are the fuel for the muse. The muse have been beating you around for like almost 17 years. What's up?
Been on the same meds for most of my life. I can still get hit with panic attacks. They do not soften them much.
Really?
My meds just help me handle dealing with when it can get overwhelming. Keeps me from going full knocking people over to get away, or outright trying to blunt force trauma the issue.
Yeah, usually when we get panic attacks, we're just like, all right, you know what? We find our quickest escape route and just kind of take a break. Yeah. But yeah, if you're at that point where you're doing the football charge out of the way of people, and you're like, get out of the way. People are like, wow, like I got anxiety. Oh man, that's the thing. What's up?
Yeah, I have heard that one means of resolving your anxiety is mindfulness. Which is why people recommend meditation, because they supposedly help you with mindfulness effectively.
Yeah, a lot of people don't realize that they're in the present. They're always worried about the future, worried about the past, but yet the minute that they are existing, like right now, they're just like, it goes by, and then every minute that you're spending thinking about other time periods in your life, you end up just missing out on the present, which is like a constant. The present is a constant. The future is unknown. The past is what? Unchangeable. So you know what? Don't worry about the future. Just try to plan ahead for it, and don't worry about the past because you can't fix it. So just like right now, just be like, hey, you know, be mindful of your environment, the air, the smells, what you're eating, your little snacks, the oversaturation in my face, how orange I am, how many hearts are floating in the sky above us now because somebody doesn't know how to summon a proper creepy creature. But anyway, I'm just saying. That's my brunch. Depression is what? Two idiots in your head that keep spinning an emotional wheel that makes no sense for the situation. Yeah, that could work. I could see that. I don't know. All the weird things we got in our head are just focusing on us to just create stuff. And when we're not creating stuff, we're just complaining about everything else. So, I don't know. Repost. What? Just bought the blue ink drawing with ice cream cone Jermaine Doodle. That was made me think of my little sister when seen it. Oh, there you go. I'm going to try to say this right. Spock Avril. Thank you. I know. We'll probably get that out tomorrow. Unless there's a snowstorm. Might be a delay. I think we're getting like 8 inches. 8 inches of snow. On top of this, that's going to make it like maybe 10 or 12. So, you know, that's going to be math day. I'm going to be mathematically stranded. God. I know. Thank you. We don't get alerts for that, though, right? Get alerts for the stickers and the shirts and the bits, but not the drawings. Etsy, get your stuff. Okay. Thank you. PG sounded... What? Sounded by good friends. What did I do? Those feelings are the fuel for the muse. Oh, no, yeah. No, I read that one. Where were you? I read it. I read the fuel for the muse. Then I made a comment that the muse has been beating him around for like 17 years. Now I'm repeating myself. No more snow. No, I know. Oh, what? I hope we've had mostly rain. You've had mostly rain? The past is history. Tomorrow is a mystery. Today is a gift. That's why we call it the present. Oh, God. Would you get that from a Hallmark card? No. Oh, God. A room with a moose. That's going to be a very, very awkward and tight-fitting room. Okay, good. There's a lull. That means coffee. Thank you. See, meditation is good for me. It allows me to connect with the earth, being 2 parts Native American. That helps. I don't like connecting with the earth because there's a lot of bugs in it. You know, I'm not a big fan of bugs. I like spiders because they eat other bugs. What's up?
You would actually look good on a Hallmark card. Save the planet. Don't have children.
Yeah. That should be a foamy card, right? Is he ever going to lighten up? Is he ever going to be less angsty? Yeah, I know. It wouldn't be Foamy the Squirrel then. Yeah, okay, never mind. I know, but it's like slapping somebody in the face with a frying pan of logic. You know, they walk away from it just dazed and confused, and they're like, what did I just hear? I don't understand. And then they walk away, and then 3 years later, they come back, they're like, now I get it. Maybe that's what you got to wait for. So you get your viewership back up. You know, they got to recover from the logic concussion and then just come back in a fully realized state.
Pumpkin spice. I didn't get to see you all last week. Here are bets for your speckled orange face.
Why you got to comment on my complexion, man? You know, hey, if I was an Instagram model, people would be like, "Don't worry, pumpkin guy, you're beautiful." You come in here, you throw money at my face, and you say, "Hey, way to go with that pumpkin acne."
2.5 years. A lobotomy is in order.
Yes.
As Pillsy would say, time to be under the influence of the monies of fun of the purchasing power of pranking. Ha ha.
I think it was the purchasing power of pills aplenty. I don't know. You were ad-libbing back then, so who knows? You could be right. But I wouldn't trust the subtitles on YouTube because that's a mess. Oh, you're back.
Speaking of frying pans, I gotta run to Wookiees. Adios.
All right, later. Try to enjoy your day. Ugh. What's up?
Foamy will calm down when people smarten up, but since that's not likely to happen, embrace the rage.
Rage. Isn't that weird? You figure it would have gotten better as time went by, but...
Maybe Foamy could use some meditation.
Yeah, he's already mastered the Zen of anger. You see what I did there? Plugged the shirt for you. You're welcome. I think that's why he's so angry, is because he's so self-aware. Speaking of which, for everybody who... because for those who don't know and already do know, since the YouTube comments have been turned off because of nefarious reasons by users who are stupid, all the comments now that would have been posted on YouTube are ending up in your either Facebook page or your Twitter DMs. So give us time to get through those. We've been reading them. We can't respond to every one of them, but yes, we have been. I don't know what. Everyone just redirected over. YouTube, fix everything so I can re-enable comments, please. All right, you're making my life a little bit more digitally intensive right now than it needs to be. Anyway. Squirrely Wrath. Kitty Bell, hi.
I love your big, beautiful butt. So have some bits.
Is my butt bigger than Susie June's? Because I know she's got, what do they say, back? That was a song, right? Do I have more back than she does? I don't know. People like her when you post her on Instagram, but not so much me. I don't know. I guess guy butts aren't a thing, right? Unless you're the dude that plays Aquaman, that everyone's like, oh, you're so great, you know, but just big old fat guy butt. It's like nobody cares. Anyway. Coming this summer, pumpkin spies. See what they did there? That's pretty good. PG, when I meditate, allows me to see where I can go in life and see the earth in a new light. There you go. That's good. I know. Like I said, we meditate in increments because we're very pressed for time. It still works, though. We also can do micro sleeps. Believe it or not. Dude, micro sleep for 5 minutes? Dude, you're refreshed for hours. It's great. It's like doing a soft reset for your brain. It's just like, all right, all right, everybody give me like 5 minutes. And it's just like, you wake up and you're just like 100% refreshed. Micro sleeps are a thing. Look them up. Not a lot of people can do them, so consider yourself lucky. This is why you get to work 18 hours a day and not die. Pumpkin guy for the next Bond. Yeah. Now, who are they getting for that? Some dude, right? Thank you for all the hard work, Tim. If you want to have a cookbook, I can send you. Literally, we were just talking about getting rid of cookbooks. Nobody sent me a cookbook. One, I don't cook too much. We got too many to begin with. No. There's only one cookbook. No, there's a couple of little recipe books I do want to keep. There's a good bread making one. There's a one for a bunch of smoothies. And we found this really old book. Like, there was this cafe that the Frasier show, like all the characters would hang out with. They made a recipe book based on that cafe. We have that book. We're excited about it. Salt is not a spice. You don't know that. What about Himalayan salt? What? That's the spice of Himalaya. I don't know. What do you want from me? Welcome back, Evie. How's it going? Mobile. Message deleted. I don't know. That was deleted by Wick David. I'm trusting Wick David on that. How can you micro sleep with all the Java you drink? Dude, it's like we really don't have big issues with caffeine, apparently. It's just there. It's either there or it isn't. I don't know. Like, literally, we can fall asleep with a cup of coffee in our hands and be fine. Speaking of coffee, I'm gonna get some. Yeah. All right, see, this is it. We get an hour and a half in, things start to die down. Okay, now, pink salt is a way to add phosphates to your meal. Hey, I need more phosphates in my diet. Himalayan salt. That's pink. Pink Himalayan. It's got phosphates. I don't know what that is, but it's an important nutrient. according to someone. Spook Avril. Spock. Spock. Actually, speaking of which, coffee makes me fall asleep 60% of the time. I have weak coffee. No, there's actually a thing where if your body isn't really good with caffeine, it can actually have an adverse not reflect. What's a reflect? Effect. So it would actually make you more sleep. It's like crashing before, it's like the caffeine crash. You ever hear that? Were you really tired and sleepy? Blah. Now, apparently that's a thing. Phosphates, like in detergent? I don't know. I don't wash clothes. So I'm a little grubby, but, actually, speaking of which cup, no, honestly, PJ, why are you standing on a frozen river? Don't fall in. Dude, I weigh like 7 ounces, okay? I think I'm good. Refect. Effect? Refect. Yeah, whatever. Refect. Nah, man, that ain't got no refect on me. I tell you what. Check your YouTube comments option again. They added one to allow comments except those that are offensive to kids. Oh, they did? Yeah, well, that's pretty vague, though. I don't know. I'll definitely check that out. Grove Twig, thank you. I don't know. Accept comments that are offensive to kids. That's...
Pum'Kin.
What?
Guess what? Speaking of coffee, I got to try a new limited edition iced coffee of Oreos.
What?
It was good.
Where? Where are you getting iced coffee that tastes like Oreos? Why? What? Where? I need names and numbers. I want to find out who made it and where it came from. Please don't be some weird place in the middle of nowhere that I don't know where to get to. No, that's it. Nobody talk. I want to talk. Too much coffee will send you crazy. I think that's a lie. I once meditated and saw the back of my neck and got whiplash back into my body when I realized it. It's fun. Yeah, that happens. It's out-of-body experience.
Kroger's store.
What? Kroger's? I don't got no Kroger's where I am. Freddy Kroger. Slashing prices, you know. They should do that for Halloween. No? Freddy Kroger.
Pink salt is just a nefarious plan by the salt monopolies to introduce mind control items into their products.
I don't know. They say that about water, too, but, I don't know. I'm having a hard time being mind controlled. It'd make my life a lot easier. Hey, why don't you just go to work and shut up for the rest of your life? Okay. You know, it's just, I don't know. I think life would be a lot easier that way. Just you then. It's called Cream Dream or something. I thought that meant something else. Okay. Better than Shaq Kroger. Is there an auto censor thing? Still not good. It gives them more power to censor the people in comments as they put anything they want in the code to block. Yeah, it's just like, no. It's just, the whole comment thing on YouTube. It's like, they're going to find a way around it, right? It's just kind of weird. I don't understand why. And I consider the internet a gift in a way. We have this great thing where we can literally we have the history of the humanity's knowledge at our fingertips. And we really just abused the heck out of it. It's really kind of just like, what? And I know the people doing this are probably just either weird, creepy, or have some kind of dysfunctional fill-in-the-blank thing that's messing up their minds. But I'm like, my God, why are you going to post weird comments like that are just so, even in a trolly way, it's just, even on my darkest day, I don't think I could muster up some, I would say, kid creepy comment on my darkest day. I couldn't do it. I got this weird moral thing, and I question the, I would say, soul, if you believe in those things, of an individual who does that. Even jokingly. It's kind of weird. But, hey, that's just me. And I think everybody else on the planet. What's
And
up?
it actually doesn't taste watered down too. You can actually taste the coffee, which is usually unheard of for store-bought already made
Yeah.
coffee. If you find it in another store, you need to get it.
I'm never going to find it in another store. I'm never going to see it. And I'm just going to hear this mystical tale about this Oreo-flavored coffee. It just doesn't exist where I live. Hiss. Anyway. Yeah, the internet is for... It seems that way, and that's the problem, man. It's just like, my God. Am I the only one looking up, like, production values of music and, you know, kind of weird algorithms and just knowledge-y things? I mean, I enjoy a good back every once in a while, but, I mean, I'm like, dude, all day? I mean, just whatever. You know what? I think we've wasted enough time trying to figure out what goes on in humanity's mind. It's just apparently not a lot. It's your base carnal instincts, and here we are. Anyway. Yeah, I know we talk about food, and that's technically a base carnal instinct, but okay, at least it's not creepy. I'm not making weird suggestive comments about a, bucket of pasta. Anyway. If they take the lewd, blah, 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 off the internet, there will be only one site left. Yeah, all right. Bring it back. Yeah, and that's kind of scary, though, if you think about it. You know, it's just all this stuff, and people are like, yeah. Well, that and cats. There are cats.
True dat. When the internet was first discovered, it's like this amazing invention that could change the world for the better.
Yep.
Perhaps keeping us better connected as people and better informed as individuals. And now, look at where we are. Trolls, memes, and PETA remarks.
I don't know if that's going to be a thing. I know, it's kind of really weird where it's just like, and I don't know, I think it's because like everybody grew up with the internet now, so they just assume that it's always been there, and that's what it is. But for the older crowd that grew up in a time before the internet, we had to get our news from papers. Yeah, I know, that kind of thing. It is an amazing technology, and I know we do take it for granted and everything, but, like, think about it. You know how you guys would have to talk with us pre-internet? Be sending me a postcard with a stamp on it saying, "Hi, Jim. Love your work. Really hope you're doing well. Good vibes to you." And then me sending you a postcard back with my face going, "Good vibes. Thanks for, fill in the blank." May arrive in, 6 to 8 weeks. I mean, seriously, just consider that for a second and just, realize the internet could be more than what it is.
It needs to stop snowing. I'm tired of the cold. I want to move back south.
Yeah, till you move back south and you're like, it's always so hot and humid and look at all these bugs in my eyes. Then you're like, I really wish there was some snow here. I ran the BBS in the 90s. Thank you. Thanks for the follow. And there's going to be a thing. Here we go.
I'm just glad dial-up is no longer a thing.
Made you appreciate what you would click on, though, right? Make you second guess. Do I really want to click on this picture of this lady that might take 10 minutes to load, or load a Flash cartoon from Newgrounds? I always went with the Flash cartoon. I was like, click. Ooh, wonder what it's going to be. And it ended up being like just an animated version of the picture you decided not to click on anyway. So, you're damned if you do, you're damned if you don't. Let's see. The new option is all except potentially inappropriate comments. Not sure if it works. Oh, yeah, we saw that one. No, because apparently it doesn't work. So we just turned them off just in case. I could hold all comments for individual review. Like, I got time for that. I could barely keep up with chat, let alone a list of comments saying I'm terrible, I remember dial-up internet when you couldn't be on the internet and phone at the same time. Oh, boy, those were the tough times, I tell you. Yeah, get off the phone! I'm doing a raid in Warcraft. Repost, I remember some years back, McDonald's went on the news because a customer had a whole fried chicken in their... What? Had a whole fried chicken in their 10-piece nuggets. What? Get out of here. You.
Dial-up plus someone picking up the phone plus me raging is a snapshot of my internet experience in the 90s.
Yeah, pretty much. You didn't get internet until I want to say 98. Because that's when you were working on 4i Records. the comic strip, and then, God, that's when you were like faxing people little comic strips to see if they would hire you. Literally, he would have to fax. Yeah, all right, listen to that. He would fax comic strips and contact info to various magazines, music magazines back in the day. Yeah, fax. Hey, it's almost harder to ignore a fax now. That might be a good tactic, actually, if you think about it.
Kroger's has Oreo-flavored coffee creamer.
Coffee creamer. No, man. No. Good coffee does not need a flavored creamer. It just needs to be good in and of itself, and you can add cream to it. Yeah. Now, if the coffee's so terrible, you got to start putting Oreos in it to make it taste good. And then, yeah. That just sounded like I was having some kind of weird conniption, but I'm all right. No. I was going to say words, and they're gone. Pepperidge Farm remembers dial-up. Yeah. Oh, no. I wonder if that's a tactic.
Dial-up sound E-I-G-G-G-G-G-G-G N-N-N-N-N-N-N-N-N-N-N-N-N-N-N-N-N-N-N-N-N-N-N-N-N-N-N-N-N-N-N-N-N-N-N-N-N-N-N-N-N-N-N-N-N-N-N-N-N-N-N-N-N-N-N-N-N-N-N-N-N-N-N-N-N-N-N-N-N-N-N-N-N-N-N-N-N-N-N-N-N-N-N-N-N-N-N-N-N-N-N-N-N-N-N-N-N-N-N-N-N-N-N-N-N-N-N-N-N-N-N-N-N-N-N-N-N-N-N-N-N-N-N-N-N-N-N-N-
you know, that was our ringtone for somebody for a while, was dial-up. People would look around when the phone would ring and
I
be like, what
entered
the
the internet right after DSL hit. Lucky me. I looked around at the AOL around me and scratched my head.
Yeah. It took us a while to get DSL. We were literally playing Warcraft on a 56K. Yeah, old school. No. I wonder if, you know, for larger companies that actually still have fax machines, if you fax them letters with your artwork on there, would that actually be a better way of getting their attention rather than just having a dump inbox that you would just dump all their stuff in there? That might be a thing, something to consider. You know, I don't know. We don't say remember here, we say member. If you're a member, Barry. I like having the extra letters in there. Makes me feel special. I officially hate the rain. Who likes the rain? Fun fact, I'm old enough to actually remember when the internet was a fad. We got it around 2000. The internet's a fad. It'll never take off. That and that digital music. Who wants that? Go gross. Yeah, nothing's going to be better than VHS. Let me tell you. Can't get crisper than a VHS tape. Yeah, I know. It was ignorant times, but anyway.
Thank you. Hi all. Glad to know my favorite pumpkin and chatter here on such a poop day.
Why? Why did it a poop day? Why? Thank you. You.
Who remembers a movie called War Games?
Oh, would you like to play a game? No, I don't want to play a game. All your games are dangerous and end up in death. Thank you.
Kids love the rain. I remember seeing a bunch of kids dancing around in it and coming home with high fever.
Yeah, because then I get to miss school too. So that's win-win for everybody, right? Except the parents. Got to take care of the kids now. Oh, good job, Jimmy. Way to go splashing in the water when it was like 34 degrees, just above freezing, so you could still sploosh around in the water and get pneumonia. Thanks, Jimmy. Now I got to call out of work. You know what this means? Bad Christmas for you. Hope you had fun in your puddles. Then you just flip the bed with them on it as if you're table flipping and just be like, psh, you're an idiot. I'm just saying. This is why I'm not a parent. Betamax is the future.
A strange game. The only way to win is not to play. How about a nice game of chess?
Yeah, I feel that's the same that applies to my ability to play chess. It's a game I can't win, so the only way I do is by not playing. I am terrible at chess. You know, I know the horse does an L thing, and then bishop goes diagonal, and the king is just a putz that sits there while the queen does all the work. You know? It's weird. Let's see. I love the rain and snow. Less people around. Yeah, that is true. I kind of remember some of it. Where the kids' desktop, hijack movies, Oregon. Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, no, that was a decent movie actually. It had Ferris in it, Broderick, Broderick, Matt Broderick, Matt B. I had Panomia as a kid. Don't recommend it. No, Panomia's terrible. I prefer checkers. I couldn't understand checkers. I don't know why I kept jumping things and then stacking things up. You know? It just seemed weird to me. You know, I'm going to jump you and then I'm going to stack them up together. It's just, what is happening? You know? Connect 4. Now, that's a game I can get behind. Not really. It had checkers, though. Up for checkers? No, I'm not. Got to mow the lawn with a weed whacker. My mower won't start. No! You got to get one of those hand push ones. Hands. So you can be like... And if neighbors look at you weird, just say you have tinnitus and you're trying not to get loud noises in your ear. Pum'Kin knows more about chess than I do. There you go. I'm a genius. Chess master. Yeah, the king of the chess is a wuss. I know, man. Dude just sits there. He's like, hey, I got the crown. I don't need to be moving more than one space at a time. Meanwhile, Queen's like, all right, fine. You sit there. I'll just go all the way to the end of the board and beat the stuffing out of everybody.
Bones Coffee has a new cookies and cream coffee grounds flavor closest thing to Oreos that you can order online.
I don't have that here. I don't have it. Why everybody telling me all about the good coffees? I already got a bunch of coffees from Zograd that I got to go through. Can't be adding more coffees.
So the artist who made the Motherbird sculpture who got turned into the Momo challenge feels really bad for the trouble the sculpture caused and even responsible. I feel so bad. Just an artist trying to make it and create things and people misuse his art for bad things. He ended up destroying it.
Yeah, well, you know, there you go. He should have sold it online, frankly, and gotten a bunch of money, but that's the thing. You can't do anything, especially if you're a creator, because everyone will misinterpret what you create and just say you meant this, yet nobody asks what the creator meant. But you meant this.
Oh, wait.
No.
Important art question. Photoshop or hand-drawn?
Hand-drawn.
Which one do you prefer?
Hand-drawn.
I heard that hand-drawn feels more intimate.
Hand-drawn.
But it might have been just sentimentality.
Hand-drawn.
I heard more coffee. Should I send more?
No. I said I have a lot from Zograd, and I thank you. And I still have to go through it, so nobody send me more coffee. Run Nicaragua. There we go. Thank you, God. I appreciate it. No, for me, it's always hand-drawn. I love hand-drawn. Hand-drawn art is great, because not only do you have a physical copy you can actually sell, and yes, I keep getting emails. The art on Etsy is actual artwork. It's a real piece of artwork. It is not a print. I don't know. Is that like what Artsy is filled up? Is that what Etsy is filled up with? Is art prints? I don't know, because to me that just means small poster. It's actual art. So, yes, hand. Real. Don't ruin it. Don't put thumbtacks in it and put it on your wall like it's a poster, because it ain't a poster. Get yourself a frame. No, dude, I get that more often. Is this actual art? Yeah, title says actual art. Oh, wow. Yeah. Read the description. What was I going to say? Yeah. No, I like doing hand-drawn art because it's definitely, I always feel like a tablet or, you know, one of those Wacom drawing tablets. I feel like I'm handicapped drawing that. Like somebody's holding my arm down and not making the lines work right. You know, it's just so weird. Paper's just boom, oof, bah, done. You know, well, you can draw a hand in like 7 seconds on a piece of paper. You try to do it in a computer, it takes you like an hour. Why? Anyway. Thanks for the host, Sugoi. What's up? Thank you. No show this morning, but when I went to get coffee, I got blinded because of how much fell. What? What fell? What fell? Who fell? You fell? The rage when you lose your queen. I know, right? She was doing all the work. Now I got to get up. Oh. You know, the king's like, all right, no, I got this. Don't worry about it. She didn't know what she was doing anyway. Then he dies. 2 turns.
Darn, no more coffee. I was looking to send a local brew called Devil Dog White Russian.
Oh, fancy. Please get out of here. You know, they just keep going over there and then they circle around. They're like, no, let's go this way with the other ones. Anyway. Give it about 7 seconds. I'll show up again. Snow, not show. Oh, yeah, no, the snow's really bright out. Because we got literally the sun hitting the snow. It is. That's why they call it snow blind. You go out there, especially if you live in a dark room. You go out there, your eyes are just like, what is this? And then you see all the floaters you never noticed in your eyeballs all at once, and you think you're going blind. Devil dog, made by Marines? Probably not. They're stalking you, PG. I've seen Doctor Who. They're going to try to eat you. Nah, I'll be all right. Dun, 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 dun. Really? Yes? Wow. That's why I'm calling my comic offenses incorporated. This way, someone inevitably gets upset and offended, I can just point that at the name, raise an eyebrow, right? Yeah, I don't know what it is about viewers who watch art or view art always trying to put meaning on it when they just, like, should just tweet the creator and say, what did you mean by this? Oh, okay, I thought you were being a jerk. You know, that kind of thing, you know? And then sometimes that response is not even acceptable. Like, well, actually, my original intent was to be this, but for some reason, people ran with it. No, that's a lie. You're just trying to cover up your tricks. No, this is literally what I'm trying to do. No, you're just trying to do damage control because your content is blah, 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 blah. And this is actually what I meant, literally, when I first... Then why are you asking me if you're not going to believe me? I just wanted to make sure you were a liar. You know, that kind of thing. No, that's basically interaction with people, you know, on Twitter for the most part. You know, and then you can't say anything bad because then you're like, you look like a jerk as well. Like, you just be like, look, I've tried to explain myself, but apparently you don't want to hear it. So, you know, then whatever that, you know, the piece of artwork means to you, then that's inevitably what it is to you in your brain. But that's not this original intent, so I'm going to leave it with that and enjoy the rest of your life. Unfriend. Anyway. The light, it burns. That's why I wear shades in winter. I always wear shades, even in dark rooms. Actually going from outdoors to in, used to snow, bright makes it so you can't see even the well-lit room. Yeah, I know, it's really that bright. This is the stream that PG hates the hearts. Yeah, well, dude, I don't mind hearts just as long as it's not floating in my eyeballs. You know? Well, I was being a jerk. There you go.
You can't win with those people, because they've already decided what kind of person you are in their pathetic little minds.
Yep, that's it. And then what do? So you're like, you know what? No matter what you say, you're wrong. You know, they're just looking for more fuel to turn on you and just be like, this is what you are. Meh. And it's like, you got no idea. Just go home, pretend you're awake and aware of what's going on in society and everything around you when you're really asleep more than most. Okay? Go to bed. Enjoy. Just pull the covers over your head so you don't see anything else that's bad. And just lull yourself to sleep. Just go, oh, no, go to bed. I know society. Oh. Yeah, I know. I could be real obnoxious, but you know what? It's when it's called for, I'll ratchet it up a little bit. People suck, that's all I gotta say. I saw a story where a teacher was trying to explain the intensity of a piece, and the kid that drew it is like, I just can't draw hands. I know, right? That's the other thing. When you do a piece of artwork and people misinterpret it, well, what I think they mean here is the blue dot represents, you know, because blue is a cool color, it very denotes depression, and the depression of isolation of that one blue dot in this black image is just the emptiness and the pointlessness of life. The artist comes by, they're like, oh, no, I just spilt a little bit of paint over there. It's that was a blue dot. It was the whole canvas was supposed to be black, and it was supposed to represent, you know, the color black, because I do like the color black. It's a lot darker than the other colors.
How did we get these people anyhow? Weren't they raised in the eras between Ren and Stimpy, though, South Park?
No, unfortunately, I think they're a little younger than that now. They were probably born when that came out.
Phony said it best, won a few rants. Don't bother sending me hate mail. Not gonna read it.
Don't bother sending me hate mail. Not going to read it. There you go. That's true. But, you know, dude, imagine that. Why is it all black? Because I like the color black. Because it's so much darker than all the other colors. Did you not know that? I don't know. That's what this piece represents to me. The darkest color in the spectrums. And you're like, wait, what? Yeah, the blue dot's not supposed to be there. I think that's bubble gum. No, wait, this doesn't represent the loneliness and depression of your inner soul? No, I like the color black. Haven't you seen my profile page? Even the text is black on a black background. That's why nobody reads it. Well, I'm sure that's just the act you're putting on, so, you know, people don't really see your true soul. You're kind of a jovial on the surface. No, like black. I even buy chocolate donuts, and I'm allergic to chocolate. I just like the color. Like, dude, I would totally love to do that. That'd be great. Macabre cat, hi. Fowl is here. Hi, Fowl. See, you don't even have to announce yourself. Your name does it for you. That's beautiful. Meanwhile, Jackson Pollock is laughing because people decided paint splatters have meaning, right? Oh, I think it was just the chaos within. Dude, you know how many times I had to see, like, a flippin' Jackson Pollock and people telling me what it's supposed to represent, and I'm like, dude, there's a piece of bubble gum in this, okay? All right, I am seriously not impressed by this. I mean, some of them are visually pleasing, but I'm not finding the meaning of the universe within, okay? I don't get it. Sometimes paint splatters are just paint splatters. They can be put together in a pleasing manner, but other than that, sometimes they don't mean anything. You!
Alright, gonna lurk while I set up my stream. I promised a couple of people I'd stream for more than an hour today.
Alright, well, you gotta keep your promises. You gotta keep your promises. You gotta do it. You're promising to pick this all up later, right? Look at that. There's like sliding down over there. It's alright. Maybe the ducks will play with them. I see a red door, and I want to paint it black. You imagine that? Stay hydrated. Way to go. Thanks, Hydrate Bot. 2 hours in. Where were you? Ah. Hell Hydrate. Yeah, all right. Hell Hydrate. That's pretty good. Oh, my God. Dude, somebody take that emote, put it on a shirt, and put Hell Hydrate. You're welcome. It's a brilliant idea. Give me royalties. You're welcome. When confronted with abstract art, use the line from that show with the, what, talking butt who shot people. What? Excellent use of paint. I know, right? No, that looks good. I like the way you dribbled all over it. It's beautiful. Literally, anytime I go to the art thing, I'm pretty much, I'm the guy who's just like, yeah, that's pretty good. I like the color blue over there in the corner. You know, I don't get into the meaning or anything, especially if the artist is there. They're probably awkward enough and all artsy and weird to be like, you know, hey, yeah, that's some nice blue there. That's I've never seen a blue like that before. You probably put a little bit of green in that as well, right, to give it that kind of robust thing there. Yeah, that's a blue. That is a blue. That's amazing blue right there. Yeah, meanwhile, there's all this tortured imagery on there, but I'm just noticing the blue colors. That's beautiful. That's a beautiful blue. And then the artist will be like, well, don't you, what do you think of the rest of the piece besides that blue thing over there? Let's see, what's down here? Oh, yeah, I see a lot of dead bodies and skulls. I don't know, I'd go see a doctor, but I'd focus on blue. That's beautiful. Like, you ever see those blue dogs? Then you always compare their work to something else that had, like, a similar color. You ever see those blue dogs that the guy used to do? They were very popular in, like, I think the early 90s. That was literally called the blue dog. That's kind of like that blue dog. Hey, blue dog blue. That's what I'm going to call this piece from now on. Meanwhile, the artist is trying to be really polite about it, and their head is exploding on the inside. There is death and sorrow and torment in this. And you're talking about, yeah, the blue dogs. They're beautiful. I got a little card with it on there. I saw it in the gift shop. I think I might have it in a car. You want me to go get it? We can compare and contrast. All right? Let's be artsy together. Yeah. And meanwhile, I walk in. He's got a brush faced at the pointy end out, just waiting for me to come in so he can stab me in my throat. Anyway, paint splatter of a clown with a weird... yeah, right? Though you could make a shirt with Pillsy holding a bottle of water and say the same thing. No. It's technically somebody else said hail hydrate, so, you know, I'm not taking the idea. I'm very good about that. I unlike most of the internet, pretty much have a moral compass.
Seems I am tuning in late. Hope the weekend has been good so far.
Entropy of matter. How you doing? We're doing all right. 2 hours, 3 minutes in, doing good. Especially in a painting. Yeah, it's blue. Blue dog blue. Grab a large canvas, reinforce the back, and open up a paintball gun. That actually sounds like fun. Yeah, pretty much. Why not? You call it the violence of art. You know, or call it something crazy like gun control, you know, and then you could be like, every paint splatter represents a fallen innocent victim of gun violence, you know, that kind of thing, and go on that and just be like a preachy person, and then everyone will think you're a genius. Oh, the intensity of it. Oh, God, such a political thing. Hey, that splatter's like a blue dog blue there. Did you see that? Hey, I like that splatter right there. Look at that. Blue dog blue. I showed the other artist the postcard I got. It's pretty good. Yours is a little bit more blue than the blue dog blue, but it's still a blue. Ah. You.
I have to head out. See you Wednesday. Don't forget to say hi to Dawn from me, please.
I will.
Talk to you later. Have fun, everybody.
Nautical Razor, enjoy your day. See you Wednesday. And if not, I'll see you the day you arrive. Okay. Enjoy your day. Thanks for the follow. What's up? Jeskers. Knowing as many artists as I do, they would probably not even be mad if someone didn't look further into it, right? I'm perfectly fine with people not looking further into the artwork. No, I'm perfectly fine with that, you know? Because people, see, the wrong people look into the artwork. Meanwhile, the ones that should don't. You know, like the people who watch your foamy rants, they're like, I know somebody just like that who does that. And they don't apply it to their own life. And you're like, no, literally, this cartoon is pretty much about people exactly like you. You're passing it off at some of your friends as if you're the self-aware one. Yeah, try again. Ghost Jedi. Hi. 420. What's up? Thanos. There you go. That's a good culmination of emotes. There you go. Dun, 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 dun. I can't read that. Ochaduke. I can't read that. I can't read squiggles because I'm terrible. I wish I could write like that too. I always wanted to learn how to do kanjis. They're called kanjis, right? 18th coffee. Either that or to try banning it despite that it is in the Constitution. I know, right? Remember that? Remember the Constitution? Yeah, I know. It's this little piece of paper people wrote out something about freedoms. Yeah. Unfortunately, that doesn't apply to corporations who basically have their own terms of service. And apparently the U.S. Constitution doesn't fall in the realm of terms of service by a company. I know, so strange, right? Yeah. Ooh. That's the thing you got to remember. If you do art that's a little risque and you're like, well, I have freedom of expression. You do, and you can do it wherever you want, but just not on certain platforms that actually have a term of service against that particular type of content. So, you know, life. Even though that's what most people look for, you probably go to everybody's search engines and they'll be like, you know, long list of hub activity, you know. Yeah, that was in America. The kanji is a Chinese character because Japan uses that too. Oh, all right. Moon speech. Moon speech? What's that? So I will call you, as you say, hail hydrate. What's wrong? What's wrong with hailing? If you hail something, that means like you applaud it. As far as I'm concerned, I've actually heard the term hail like, oh, I hail and applaud their decision to add this particular character of this gender identity into this video game. You know, and more people should do that because representation, etc. Now, they've used the term. They've used the term. The term hail doesn't necessarily denote a World War II German era unfortunate party, okay? I know, let's call them a group of schmucks. Okay. Now, World War II, they were terrible over there. But, you know, in general, I wouldn't worry about it. How could you say that? Because. You are the stand-up comic version of Carrot Top. Really? I don't know if that's good. What's he do now? You should be called Pumpkin Bottom. That's weird. That's weird. You're weird. You're weird. That's weird. What's weird? I have actually never actually watched Carrot Top comedy. I think it was a prop comic, but I don't know. All hail the cab. You can hail a cab. Is that very derivative of you know, World War II German political parties? I don't even want to say the word because that's a red flag. Quite literally, yes. Dun, dun, dun. I've always said he was more George Carlin than Carrot Top. Many words have taken darker meanings because people don't like pushing past negatives. I know, right? Dude, it's like, why can't you just push past negative events? You know, what does that say about the individual who can't overcome, like, something bad that's happened, you know? It's like, oh, I guess you harp on everything that terrible has happened in your life, huh? Yeah, okay. Here was a bad one. Really? It was? Hail, hail? Can you hail, hail? Like, if it's coming from the sky and you really like it, you're like, thank you, hail, hail. All right, everybody wait for the heart. There you go, there you go. There you go, yeah, and keep pondering why you keep messing up. I know, it is like the same pink as her eyes, though, so that's kind of like, better, don't be giving away your soul, that's bad. Pumpkin bottom, held by alternative body image outlets. Hey, there you go. Hey, what about ladies who have, like I would say, a plethora of bottom? You can call them pumpkin bottoms. Hey, pumpkin bottoms. That's good. That'll probably get weird, though. Anyway, I thought hail was the ice balls that fell from the sky. Yeah, but there's also another one. Let's make the, what? Pumpkin our new president. Much good ideas, such wise. I don't want to be president. My first order of business would be declaring hearts, what would I call them? A menace to society. Floating through. Dude, you're blocking some of chat. I got to read that. Float that way. Float on, my friend. Float on. Yeah. Oh, ghost hearts. Weird. People need to learn to move the hell on. I know, right? A lot of people don't like doing that. They'll seethe and complain about stuff. Don't tell me the time. I hail from a proud lineage. In another usage, but mostly archaic. Yeah, but I don't think that's an archaic terminology at all. I just think people's linguistic abilities and, you know, verbal, I guess, diversity and knowledge of the English language has just devolved to the point of them just being like, what? Yeah, meanwhile, they're typing out in leets and just abbreviations all day. Like, TBH, blah, 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 number 3. And you're like, how about English? Now, we're 2 steps away from hieroglyphics, all right? I mean, there is also hate, which is a person especially strong and healthy. Okay. What is archaic usage, though? Basically, the opposite of popular usage. So, you know, how donuts isn't spelled the way it's supposed to be spelled due to popular usage. Donuts is spelled D-O-N-U-T-S to most people. That is not how it's traditionally spelled, which is D-O-U-G-H, you know, nuts. And there you go. So, basically, marketing and popular usage has changed how we actually write out the word donuts. So, technically, donuts with the D-O-U-G-H is, that's the archaic usage of. I know, it's so weird, right? And I don't know, people will be able to determine your age, how you write out donuts. Literally, when Dunkin' Donuts just, like, opened up, I'm like, why is this, like, I wouldn't say open up. I wasn't around in the 50s, thanks. But I'm just like, dude, isn't this not spelled properly? Yeah, that was my first reaction. The first time I went to a Dunkin' Donuts, I was like, dude, there's an error on your sign. You spelled donuts wrong. You know, I don't know. I guess we were too smart as children. That's why everybody hated us. Did you name that heart? No, there's been like 4 of them. They're gone. They're floating in the ether. They show up for alerts every once in a while, but that's about it. Donuts. See, that's how you Abertrax. That's how you're supposed to say it. Spell it. Use of the word gay was traditionally happy and joyous. Yeah, like having a gay old time. See, those are Flintstones. You know, that was in the Flintstones, right? Yabba dabba do time. Have a gay old time. That kind of thing. Now it's completely different.
I think a lot of people just often associate the most surface level kind of controversial symbols and iconography to those heinous acts. People need to realize that using a symbol of hate doesn't necessarily mean you're promoting hate speech. You can use the symbol in your art to promote against it, even expressing how people can learn from it. If you censor everything, how can we move on as people and learn from mistakes of the past?
I don't think society wants that anymore. I think everybody likes to harp on past tragedies because they can define themselves by that and be like, I can't move on because society. So it vindicates themselves from being basically obnoxious schmucks who have like, dude, you ever meet somebody who's just like, 500 years ago this happened, and you're like, were you around 500 years ago? No. I wasn't even here 500 years ago. My whole family didn't even live on this continent 500 years ago. Why are you on me about this? It's like, what? That's what I'm saying. It's like, learn from the past, but don't, my God, just dwell on it and make it define your life, please. If we all defined ourselves by our past, then we just don't look forward to the future, and we're just like, I can't have a fun life because my past was miserable. What? Get out of here. That's so stupid. That's like, the future is always changeable. The past, however, is not. The past is set in stone, not the future. I don't know why people don't understand this. But people love to define themselves by the social stigmatisms or whatever, blah, 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 persecution, etc. So, whatever. That's it. I've got time for this. It's Sunday. I'm going to be happy with more coffee. That's what I'm going to do. Also, Christmas songs. I know, right? Not Christmas songs, man. Christmas songs. I just don't understand why, not a term. No, but every younger person now who's listening to old Christmas songs is like, oh, gay, that kind of thing. You're like, please, dude. I don't know. You know what? Frankly, I think gay should still mean happy, because I've met a lot of, gay people who are ecstatic, frankly, if not flamboyantly so. So, you know what? I think happy still applies when saying the word gay, Just depends on what block you're on in New York. Let's see. You assume they're all different hearts. What if it's the same one? I don't know. That'd be weird. What, does it disappear and she just remanifests it? I don't know. That'd be very loopy. Part of my family existed on this kind of 5 years ago. Well, then you're to blame. It's your fault. For whatever, But my heritage, it's like, yeah, but, we all have a heritage. You don't see us, not being able to move on because of it. I mean, come on. Yes, I met this guy calling himself the doctor, but he had no medical stuff, and he brought me that. What? You're weird. People have lost a sense of hope in their lives. Why? I don't understand. I don't know why people are so dismal. And this is coming from me. I dislike everything. You've seen his work. He's a miserable schmuck. But as for the future, what I would hope and what I have hope for is, like, there's so many things. Technology, games, just, how easy life is going to be in the future? And then people will have more free time to just complain. So I guess that's why everyone's hopeless. But geez, I mean, I don't know. I don't know how people can't be optimistic about the future. But the state of the world, the state of the world is ever changing. Okay. You know what? Go back into history, learn from the Cold War, learn from the, whatever second Cold War we were having in the 80s. So the 50s, the 80s. Wow. 30 years later. Huh? Yeah. We work in cycles that way. Okay. Now we're just in a Cold War with everybody else complaining about stuff. That's what it is. That's what it is. It's history repeating itself because we're too dumb to see the grand scope of things. So just as long as we don't have another world war, then I think we'll be all right. But we all kind of go through it. We deal with the scares. We kind of move on, and there you go. Just remember, life is a cycle. I think that's the key to enjoying life, is recognizing the cycle. Then the more you know about history, the more you realize it repeats itself. And then when you see the repeat, you're just like, oh, okay, there we go. And dude, a lot of stuff, a lot of content out there is very derivative of the 80s. It's got that 80s feels. Everyone's feeling like there's a political crisis like there was in the 80s, but technology is becoming more and more in advance like it was in the 80s, and that kind of thing. Dude, we're living in the 80s now, but just the music isn't as good, and neither are the movies. Okay? So that's life right now. It's the 80s without the nostalgic charm. Anyway. No, I really think people should keep that in mind. They'll actually look forward to it. Because you know what came after the 80s? The 90s, where everyone got all smart, aware, and they were angsty as bleep, you know? And it was great. So that's what I'm looking forward to. I'm back. Fallen, what's up? I believe in adapt or die. Keep moving on and affiliate with people who get it. There you go. And what gets me is how to the fact of the phrase, we're all the same race, the human race is considered, I know, right? I don't understand that. You know, we are, okay, with me being the exception because I'm a pumpkin. Okay, fine, I get that. No, I totally agree with that. There is the whole, we are all just one race, which is the human race, and I don't know how that could be racist. You know, how would that even be considered that? We should all just be under that thing. I think if we stop putting labels on ourselves and separating ourselves by, you know, color or ethnicity or religion and blah, 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 dude, we'd be a lot happier, you know? And I got to say, growing up in the city, it is so stupid to have a closed-minded view of a group of people based on whatever skin tone, religion, blah, blah, blah. Because, dude, you miss out on so much. Oh, my God. Come on.
Removing myself from social media was probably one of the best things I could have ever improving my state of mind.
There you go. A lot less stress, right? This is why we just dabble every once in a while. We're just like, all right, cool, all right, everything's still working. Okay, cool. That's oh, wow, that's starting. As soon as I start getting annoyed, I'm just like, all right, that's it. I'm done. Take another day off. You know? Every other day. I think every other day would be good for social media, you know? Yeah, anyway. Life is literally the easiest it has ever been. Exactly. It's far more peaceful on a global scale than any sometimes humans have evolved. We live in a time of extreme abundance. We don't even know how to manage our extreme abundance and how we have it. I know, right? People don't realize how good they have it. And then people just complain about everything. But that's a sign of things being actually really good is people have the free time to complain. You know, when stuff is really bad and harsh, like World War II era kind of stuff where, you know, oh, God, or Great Depression era. You know, you were just worried about getting, like, bread on a literal bread line or collecting scrap metal during World War II to give to the government so they can build planes and stuff to fight, you know, in World War II. You know, what do we got to complain about now? I don't like the political landscape. Yeah, that's every day. That's every day. That's like waking up, having coffee. Politics is terrible. Okay? Nobody here has been drafted, right? Nobody's knocking on the door, dragging you away from your family to send you to war. They do that in other countries. All right? Nobody's doing some weird stuff. Dude, you guys got it good. You really do. You know? And I think that kind of perspective only just comes from knowledge, really. I mean, it's like you got to just be very aware of how things are everywhere else. I mean, yeah, just have no idea. We don't even have that weird social point system that China has now, where literally you get graded as a human being, and it goes on your quote-unquote permanent record.
No matter your race, religion, orientation, or anything else one can think of to make us different. Your blood, my blood, everyone's blood is the same color. We are all human, all brothers and sisters. My happy logic.
Hippie logic. Yeah, but, you know, nobody wants to believe that because people can't believe that they're the same as everybody else. Yeah, your mentality is different, but you know what? The inner workings, I think we all got to work on commonalities between us all instead of the differences, you know? What's up?
China is basically the nosedive episode of Black Mirror Come Alive.
Yeah, I can see that. Yeah, so I really kind of hope that gets better over there. Good luck, China. You're going to need it. Us as one race would be considered an attack on SJW cultural uniqueness. Well, Mazel, that's the whole thing. Well, you did that foamy episode about labels where everybody is so, you know, and the point of that episode was like everyone wants to be accepted and everything has to be equal for everybody. Yet everyone defines and separates themselves by their labels. And how does anyone ever become equal and together if you're just segregating yourself here, there, over there? You know, dude, I will, you know, my whatever personal feelings on whatever it is, I don't care if I'm a vegan, a vegetarian, or whatever. If there's a meat eater who's a good person, I will hang out with that person. That person can be my friend. Yeah, I'd rather not eat animals or whatever, but, you know, dude, what do I care? It's not like I do my thing, they do their thing. That's the whole thing. And I'm not even talking about, like, you know, color and race and all that other junk. I'm just talking about, like, literal, just a simple thing like that. Like, people can't even get along because they eat different foods. What? How could you eat that chocolate? It's not fair trade. What?
At J.i.M, that is why you immerse yourself in good video games like Resident Evil 2 Remake, Red Dead Redemption, Mortal Kombat. Much better than social media and having to deal with the idiot ideas of society.
Yeah, but then if you shut yourself off all day, then you don't really know what's going on there. Then you end up losing your perspective on everything. Yeah, and for as immersed as we are in doing our work, it's kind of like we like to peek out every once in a while. Hey, society, what you doing? Oh, you're still complaining about insignificant things, huh? All right, just making sure. Go back to work. You know, just keep a boob of stuff, right? What? Keep a boob of stuff. Oh, what's the difference? Keep abreast of the situation. You can say keep a boob. It's the same thing. A boob is a breast. Keep a boob of the situation. So stupid. Anyway, the whole way we divide religion, color, race is so stupid. You secret spy service. I knew that a hand job sucks. Everyone makes sense. What? You again? I always got to deal with this Metal Gear guy. Come on. That's what you're getting right there. Fistful of hearts. Never mind. Damn, I can't clip this. Yeah, come on. Want to bet there's a reason the sites kick people off, except it's the elite class, not the government. It's kind of weird. I really don't understand. I don't understand. Like, why? I don't understand why people want to identify and separate themselves as particular things based on labels, when in actuality what you really want is, in theory...
Despite myself and much of my generation being in poverty and in student debt, the quality of life we have is still leaps and bounds better than most people had even 150 years ago, not to mention better than people had it in the Middle Ages.
Yes! There you go. See? Looking up. Thank you. But, you know, no, it's just like the whole thing. If everyone's complaining about, like, equality, so here's the thing. In theory, you want everything to be... No, when it comes to stuff like, I guess if you want to deal with the SJW, I'm special culture, the whole thing is when inevitably, in their hopes of being accepted and being considered, you know, they want humanity as a whole. When everybody is equal, then there is no uniqueness, if that makes any sense. And no, I would rather have that happen. Then you'd actually have to define yourself by your actions and who you are, as opposed to your religion, race, skin color, political views, etc., etc., etc. Now, the problem with that is if you take away somebody saying, I'm associated with this and I'm special and blah, 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 blah. If everyone was just super civil and was just like, okay, hi, I'm a vegan. Oh, hi, I eat meat. Oh, cool, you want to go get lunch? Where's the conflict there? Where's the vegan saying, I'm better than you because I don't eat animals? And where's the, you know, meat eater conflict where they're like, well, you're an idiot because, you know what? You have no protein in your brain. Exactly. Can you imagine that? Very rarely have I like met people that are that civilized. What are the likelihood of that happening is just, it almost seems impossible. And I'm just like, why? Why? What is even... Why? You like celery. Beautiful. I like, you know, goat hooves. Who cares? It's just... Does it really matter? We all got to poop anyway, right? Some bowel movements will be easier than other, I suppose. And, you know, we'll discuss that later. You know, but who cares? God. A merit-based society. Yeah. I got an A. You're a B. No, but we'd love to separate ourselves from each other just so each individual can think that they're special. And guess what? None of us are. None of us are. We're just people. We're just people trying to get by. That's all it is. You know? That's it. Some of us have abilities that are a little bit better. Some of us are more athletic. Some of them are more artistic. Some of them have better, linguistic skills. Some of them can write better. Some people can sing better and all that stuff. Talents, that's where you want to categorize people. People who are talented, and then you can appreciate those talents. Like the flippin' Olympics. It's the one time like the planet comes together and they're just like, hey, let's do sports. It's like a giant field day for the entire globe. And yet somebody turns it into politics, right? You love to divide yourself. Keep me out of it.
We all want to be the same. We just want everyone to be like us.
Yeah, no, I don't want anybody to be like me. Like, and I say this in all sincerity because I know myself well enough that I wouldn't want to inflict that anguish on other people. But, what is the point? It's like if I'm like, super into eating meat, I'm not going to go out and just start shoving drumsticks into vegans' faces. No, because that's none of my business. I don't care what they eat. If anything, I should be like, cool, more meat for me. Same thing with vegans. Dude, you know what? Good, this guy's eating meat. You know what? That means kale will be cheaper for you because there'll be more of it. All right? Don't worry about it. Please, just live your life. My God. And that's, again, I'm just talking about something as simple as the food you ingest. Simple. People can't even get along at the dinner table based on food. Like Thanksgiving. Somebody shows up. Oh, is that turkey vegan? No. It's a turkey. And then there's like a fist fight at the table because somebody, it's like, come on. I don't get it. And this is why I take a hands-off approach when I look at humanity, and I'm just like, all right, wow, this is wow, look at, okay, yeah, there you go. Then you just like peek your head in every once in a while. Hey, you ever think about doing it this way? Shut up! You're a blah, blah, blah. Okay, go ahead. Enjoy your lives. Every 2 weeks, you peek your head out and try to help. That's about it. Now my niece, Jesse, is interested in watching you. I'm sorry. Baby G. How's that? Jessa, hello. I'm sorry I've been rambling, but I'm just trying to get humanity to love each other. And that's all I want. That's it. What's the problem? I know. It's like, how difficult is that? Immensely. We have a whole history of just throwing that theory right out the window. I think they're associating it with Sesame Street at this point. I'm not Sesame Street. No, we're more of a, I want to say Poppy Seed Bridge. How's it go?
People love to find something to blame for problems in their lives because they need a reason to explain why they are living in poverty, or why someone of color robbed them last week, or why the neighborhood Asian has a noisy dog. They need reasons, they find reasons, or they won't be satisfied.
No, but that's the thing. It's like, thanks for the follow. I don't know. For all the predicaments we've been in, I've never blamed anybody aside from our own kind of dim-witted decisions sometimes, where it's just like, I'm not going to, dude, there's times where you got into a couple of scrapes. Why? Because you opened your mouth at the wrong time. But, it's I never blamed I guess or whatever life situation on somebody else. Like, yeah, if it wasn't for blah, 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 I wish things were kind of more even across the board for most people in society. But, that's why it just pushes us to work harder. I realize I'm not going to be able to sit there and just be like, hey, everybody, hey, government, give me money. It doesn't work that way. Well, I mean, it kind of does for some people, but I don't know. I'm not getting into that. Please stop. All right. What are you laughing at? Poppy Seed Bridge? The Sesame Street and there's Poppy Seed Bridge. Okay, we're Poppy Seed Bridge. There you go. No, it's always seasonings and then roads, right? Like there's, I think there's Clove Road. Yeah, it's a bunch of different districts with, puppets. Anyway. This turkey vegan. It's a turkey. If you send me some money, I'll get other options a month ago. Yeah, right? It's weird because it's like, and I'd be fine with that. Like if somebody's like, all right, no, I can't eat turkey. I'd be like, all right, you know what? Give me enough notice. I'll make sure we have plenty of salad. That's fine. But don't be like, belittling everybody else who's eating meat at the table on Thanksgiving. Not even if you go to a vegan Thanksgiving and you're like, man, I need meat. I'm sorry, I got to bring a drum leg, or drumstick. What do they call them? I don't know. I've never played drums with a part of an animal, but I guess that's a thing. Probably in ye olden Flintstone times. Whatever. But then it'd be like, how could you bring meat here? And it's like, God, all right, then you don't really want me here. Do you want my company here or do you want my eating habits? That's what it comes down to. Do you like me as a person or what I actually like? But they're one and the same. Not necessarily. Anyway. Plants are alive too. Yeah, but it's a different kind of alive to them, apparently. It's like, people who think it's okay to eat fish, kind of thing. Well, it's not the same. I won't eat chicken, but fish are different. How? They're live animals. Drumstick. There you go. Less Sesame Street, more Avenue Q. Jazz hands. Okay. I want a Broadway show. I'm going to call it Pumpkin Guy. Well, something better. I don't know. I got no ideas for that. What? Repost what? Oh, also I found a tune-in station that plays Doctor Who radio shows. Ooh, I got to look that up. I recorded a radio show with David Tennant. It's called Sci-Fi Old Time Radio. Cool. Sci-Fi Old Time Radio. Look it up. We actually may have that. No, I think we got that favorited, actually. I didn't know they played Doctor Who. Cool. Carrot juice is murder. I know, right? And think about all the foliage you're taking away from the animals. Wow. That's you just hate the environment, don't you? And technically, it's actually, I think they said stuff like lettuce is actually more harmful to grow.
I don't know why we all can't be special and not be a jerk about it. I embrace myself being different in my weird and special quirks, and I can maintain treating people equally despite all that. I don't think I am better than anyone. Just different, but everyone is different from one another, and that is a beautiful thing. It makes us all equally special.
Yeah, no, but that's the whole thing about humanity. Everyone's got to be specialer. I'm more special. And then they just start throwing like issues and ailments and whatever, say you're an artist, hypothetically. You're an artist, whatever. You're a good artist. You're great, whatever, fantastic. There's another artist who's also good, great, fantastic. But, that artist is going to be like, well, I had to grow up with anxiety. And the other artist will be like, oh, really? Wow, well, good for you. Your art's very good. I'd be like, yeah, but I'm a better artist. Well, no, we literally drew the same picture the exact same way. So I think we're kind of equal here. Yeah, but I have anxiety. Well, that doesn't make you, like, technically a better artist. And frankly, I don't care either way. But you should. Why? Because I'm different. Yeah, but we're doing the same thing. We're literally twins. We're artistic twins. Don't you see? Look. You even use the same canvas. It's like one of those things. Even if you're like 100% equal carbon copies, one person is just going to say, well, I technically have more hairs on my head. Everyone wants to be different and special, and I don't understand why. You can be, because we are technically all different, but oh my God, it's just, I don't know why these differences have to be a divider rather than something that brings us closer. I know, and you know what? Even me saying that, I know it's a cliche because I've heard it a million times over. Like, I've heard it in shows and speeches and blah, blah, blah. The difference is what makes us all special, and it should bring us closer together rather than further apart, and blah, blah, blah. And yet, how many times people wear it on shirts, and still the message doesn't get through. Because you know what? Humanity is all about ego. And you know what? If your ego isn't constantly being stroked, then you're not special, and then you're going to hate on everybody else because of it. Anyway. I don't eat even living things. Why would you eat something while it is still living? We eat dead things. I know, you got to cook it first. Hey, they cook plants. I don't want to hear it. Pointing to that, Hitchhiker's Guide had a thing where things grown to be eaten were a thing and want to be eaten. Arthur had a conversation with this would-be food about it, so take that what was like the Mr. Mises of the that's what we need. We need Mr. Mises that their sole existence is to just be eaten. I am Mr. Mises. Make me a sandwich. That kind of thing. That would be great. Oh, yeah. Their whole purpose is to be eaten. That'd be great. Sorry I'm late. DJ Goldie, what's up? How's it going? We almost We got on this weird tirade about equal goodness and stuff. It's getting weird.
What about bugs? Would those who refuse to eat animals squash bugs too? They're alive too. Like, where does your hypocrisy end?
It doesn't. If anything I've learned from humanity, the hypocrisy has no end. It just keeps going and going. Yeah, hold on. I never thought of you as a bridge. I was thinking more of the Parkway or Turnpike. That's, oh my God, the Turmeric Turnpike. Yeah, no, I try to stay. They're a little rough over there. A little spicy. Yeah. But, thank you. Yeah, no, no, dude, I've, and I kid you not, I've seen many vegans/vegetarians freak out when there's a bug on them and instantly squish them, especially in the city. Like if you see a roach scurrying around somewhere when you're in a building, I have seen vegans just reach for their shoe and beat the living stuffing out of these things. What's up?
I want to open a vegan cafe with lots of choices. Baked, deep fried, slow cooked, oven roasted. All of the ways to serve vegans will be offered. Hee hee.
I'd be fine with that. You could slow roast vegetables. They're good. I see what you did there, though. Oh, man. I think that's illegal. It's a similar argument with fandoms. Oh, God. Let's not get started with that. Dude, everything. You can't even talk about anime. Two people who love anime will just beat the stuffing out of each other because, you know, oh, well, I like, you know, Umaru-chan, and I like Watamoti, but, you know, they're both slice of life things, but have, you know, and are good in their own way, but this is better because this is more angsty, and, well, this one's a little bit more happier and a little bit more cuter, but no, like, can't you just like things anymore? God. Look, on people getting an argument about superheroes. It's like, yeah, it's fun to get into that debate just to stimulate the mind, but, you know, I'm not going to punch somebody in the head because, you know, I wasn't happy the way, you know, the Captain America Iron Man battle played out in theaters. You know, please. Grass wants to be stepped on. Yeah, if it didn't want to be stepped on, why is it growing there like an idiot? You know. I'm doing pretty good. I've been getting just at 45, ready to go to school. In the other side of Iowa. There you go. Going to school. Yeah. You know what's even crazier? People are saying World War II was a victim. What? Really? How was that? They should have died. I think it would be. That is weird. Dark Overlord, that is super strange for anybody to even think that. Oh, man. Bleach vs. Ranma. Oh, God. That's what I call a modest proposal. Cap rules. Here we go. Batman vs. X-Men. What? Dude, Batman would get destroyed. Because you're saying X-Men as if there's like pick one. You're going to say, hey, Batman, you know, you with the money. Here's a whole mansion of mutants. Come at me, bro. I mean, literally. You know, it's like Psylocke can fry his brain before he gets across the lawn. I mean, come on. Captain America. Everybody likes Captain America. Except non-Americans. Yeah, you know, he's Captain America. He's not Captain America. I'm so glad they didn't go that route. That was a spite match. All right, let me get coffee. I actually have half a cup left, so but I will cap it at 3 hours. I'm not going to go crazy here. So we got about 20 minutes. How much time does Batman have to prepare? Dude, I don't care if he's got a month. You know? Dude, like, seriously. He could have a whole year. Dude, between the Iceman, Colossus. What is he going to do when he runs into Colossus? Put magnets on him?
Jainism, an ancient religion who don't even squish bugs. I believe they're all about not killing anything and minimizing their use of world resources. Citation needed, as I learned about this like 15 years ago.
Yeah, I think those are the people that actually carry around brooms and sweep in front of them. So brushing aside bugs so they don't step on them. I kid you not, that's like actually a group of people. And they're just like... I mean, it must take forever to get anywhere, but I guess if you're presence of mind, you're not worried about the future or the past, you're just worried about sweeping those bugs out of the way. They're probably really good at curling, too. But, you know, hours? Oh, I don't like Captain America. Zograd, why? Even Red Skull liked Captain America so much, he cloned his body and transferred his own head onto it. Yeah, well, you know, if I could do that, I probably would. I look a little weird, but you know what? You probably wouldn't be looking at my face if I had a body like that, right? That's why I would be one of those people who would be like, look, eyes down here, okay? Look at this. Look at this. Yep, that's all right. Anyway, hey, I can fantasize, all right? You know, I got stuck with a frumpy body. I just got to make do, all right? Captain America. Captain's America redneck cousin, right? They should have, oh, that'd be good. Redneck Captain America, right? What, don't you mean hillbilly? Hillbilly Captain America. There you go. That'd be pretty good. Captain America. There you go. You give him a scraggly beard, and, you know, instead of having, like, the shield with the thing, it's like a spray-painted garbage can lid. It's like, Captain America, you not get off my lawn, and I'm going to shoot you. You know, he's, like, missing a couple of teeth, whatever. You know, he's just kind of out there in his underwear and a kind of scrappy stained shirt with a flag on it. Captain America. Wouldn't Professor X wreck him before he even got to the building? That's what I'm saying. What are you going to do? You know, oh, well, I'm going to put a metal helmet over my head like, you know, Magneto. And what is it? What is Professor X's problem? You literally can't sidestep a metal helmet. Going through the nose. That's how the Egyptians did it. You want to get to somebody's brain, you're going through the nose. What, he can't do that? Doesn't make any sense. Professor X, you got flaws. Work on that. Does thou knoweth how many people are in the X-Men? Yeah, does like it goes on forever. Yeah. I like the whole Captain America. What's that?
I like that Cap's still holding on to his ideals while everyone's all jaded and broody, but that's just me. And it's not like he's all jolly and always happy either. He's in pain too, but he pushes on and keeps up the good fight, never compromising for the sake of his own selfishness.
See, that's what it's good, and I think America needs more of that. And I think that's the whole point of Captain America is like there is a just path to go down, you know? And, you know, politics aside, and this aside, and that aside, there was a right thing to do. And I think it was very good that they tried to capture that within his character for the film, where it's like, there is a right, and there is a wrong. And yeah, there are still gray areas, but there is something out there that should be done, and done in a right way, for the sake of justice. It's just when that concept of justice gets twisted, then you get censorship. So, yeah. Is RoboCop a superhero? Not with those greasy chicken fingers, he's not. I like all supers. I've never really met a good super. No, they run buildings very terribly. And thank you. Given enough time, Batman wouldn't even need to get close. The best way to win against the X-Men is to not fight them. Give them jobs, which is billionaire Bruce Wayne is something you can... Dude... Is he going to give them jobs? Bruce Wayne is going to give everyone jobs and break the spirit of the X-Men. Dude, they live in a mansion. Everything's paid for. Why would they go out and get jobs? They literally got to get in a plane and just zap people every once in a while. Twist. All of Batman's preparations were given him by Professor X. He was set up for the fall from the start. Yeah, right. He did the Inception thing. He put all these things in there in his dreams. The metal helmet was especially designed to block Professor X's powers. Magneto only knew how to make it because of his work with Xavier making Cerebro. Yeah, I know, but still, his whole face is open. You know what's right behind the eyeballs? Your brain. You can't get in through the eyes. You can't get in through the nose. There's literally nothing blocking his nose. I don't understand that. You know, that's like, yeah, you ever see, like, armor in a fantasy novel, you know, where you have all these people covered in armor, but then a lady, you know what she's wearing? She's wearing like an armored bikini, literally trying to block out all the arrows and sword swipes that are basically just going after her junk, you know, because that's the first place you're going to try to attack. It makes no sense. There is no safety in having an open-faced helmet to try to block your brain. What? God. The Hulk versus Doomsday, it's kind of even fight, but I think Doomsday would take the win. You think so? Come on, Hulk smash. There's a Marvel alternative timeline, Earth 9105, where Captain America was Captain Assyria. What? Oh, I'm sure that went over well. I like Marvel movie more than DC movies because I can't see what's happening in Marvel movies. What? Oh, okay. I thought the job of the X-Men are teachers in their own home. I know, right? They're a bunch of homeschooled, spoiled brats when you boil it down to it, right? Oh, I live in a mansion and I'm homeschooled. Yeah, Scott Summers. That's why he's such a little whiner. This is my girlfriend, Logan. I don't want you to... You're like some... I had this like condescending attitude towards Logan, because he was this like scruffy little, second-class citizen who just busts in there, right? Like he smokes. He's a ne'er-do-well, even. He's like, yeah, come on, Logan, this is my girl. It's just like, wait, you're assigning ownership here? What's going on here? Logan's just like, I could stab you in the face and not care. Look at the ruffians we get in here. The Xavier's mansion has just gone downhill. The last class. Captain British was like, what was his name? Was that his name? Yeah, Excalibur. How to win against X-Men. Give them jobs that allow them to use their mutation to their best ability. No, that's not going to work. You're still thinking about chainmail bikinis. Yeah, see, this is what I don't understand. I never, even as a kid, you were just like, why does Red Sonja is very vulnerable right now? And you're just like, whose idea was this? Yeah, you wouldn't want to protect the midriff or your spine. Those are those inconsequential parts of the body. Whew. Yeah. Hey, Wick David. Does the military give out like Kevlar bikinis to the female recruits? Is that how that works? Because if fantasy movies have taught us anything, that's basically the only parts that need to be protected. I think it's a little different in the U.S. military. I think so, a little bit, right? It's like, what are you doing? That would literally be the equivalent today. Like, sending a bunch of ladies off to war wearing Kevlar bikinis. What are you doing? It doesn't make any sense. It might just distract people for a little bit, but that's a lot of distracting fodder. Well, yeah. Okay, I'm saying, come on. They're getting like full body armor, right? Logan is best X-Men. All right. Repost what? I made a sketch of Pauline and it's on Discord. Hope you'll see it soon. I will try. I gotta boot it up today. I gotta boot up Discord. I never have it running on the background because it takes up too much resources. I'm stingy with my resources. Stan Lee had fun when he made the X-Men's. He had fun. The USO might. Well, the USO is completely different. That's a different story. That's just kind of keeping everybody's spirits up, among other things. Let's see. I don't know what a USO show is like now. I haven't seen one of those in forever. Like, I haven't seen one of those, like, ever because I've never been in the military, but I'm just saying, like, in general, I don't know what they do in those shows. Logan is a ripoff of Wolverine, right? That's one of those people who's, like, in the comic books, like, they just got into it, and you're like, I don't know, man. Logan's, like, totally ripoff of Wolverine, man. I don't know. I don't know if I could read this stuff. It's the same person. No, get out of here. The other one's got a costume and stuff. This guy doesn't got no costume. He smokes all the time. Get out of here. Logan is... I know. They're joking. There are certain enemies that believe looking at a woman or getting harmed by one as one of the worst sins ever. Actually true. Really, Wick David? Wow. Then maybe that would be a distraction. Do they have clear Kevlar? Because then you could just airdrop them in there and people would freak out. Wow. Cultures are weird. Huh. In Dragon Magazine, they had a comic where a girl was dressed in a chainmail bikini with arrow shafts are sticking out of every inch of the chainmail with the caption, I am so glad my armor protected me. Yeah, I can see that as a visual. That's pretty good, actually. There you go, booby bombs. There you go, just throw them down there and you'd be like, hey, look at this, woo! And they'll be like, no, no, run away. And still, it's clear Kevlar, so even if they start opening fire, it's just like nothing's happening. That's pretty much the extreme of the extreme now. Oh, okay, it's not like your everyday people. All right, so that's the crazies. All right. Logan is Wolverine when time gets bad. There you go. Don't forget Tank Girl Missile Bra. There you go. That's all you need is missile bras. Our conversations are weird. Just letting you know. Come on. 2 hours, 53 minutes. Maybe. Maybe it's a good theory. What about female bikini football where it's just a helmet and shoulder armor and knee pads? Well, I could see the knee pads for, afterwards. But, it just seems like a lot of, like, come on. There's just not a lot of protection there. But what about X-23? Here we go. Magnet bikinis. Maybe have some kind of bikini with special metal or mechanism that absorbs projectiles. Yeah, or you could just stick like one of those refrigerator magnets on them with like, your kid's paper. And just be like, that's what I would want to do to Colossus. Just be like, hey, Colossus, you're so good. Hold that pose. Get like a pizza place magnet that has their takeout number on there and just stick it on there with like a piece of paper of a drawing. Look at that drawing when you get a chance and you're in the mirror. Look, I did a drawing of you. There it is. And Colossus would be like, I much appreciate your drawing. I can't do a Russian accent because I'm terrible. But he would do. He'd be good about it. What? I wonder if anyone has decided to stick magnets on him. Or does that mess up with his brain? Wolverine is Logan and Logan is Wolverine. Oh, good. Here we go. Quit the support jokes. I see what you did there. No, it's not even a joke. I'm just like, there is a thing there. So just curious. God, I know somebody's going to be offended. How could you say that? Come on, have a sense of humor for once in your life. Once. I'm not getting on you. There is a rumor about Captain Marvel. No. I'm not reading it. I don't even want to know what the rumors are. I'm just looking at the ducks below that. Looking at the ducks. What the duck is going on? I said the word ducks. There you go. But even the more basic groups view having women hurt or kill them in battle as a one-way ticket to the super hot place of death. Really, Wick David? I don't know, man. I just have no problem because I know there are probably a lot of ladies out there that can kick the stuffing out of me. So, you know what? I just try to stay on her good side. I don't think I'm going to... That's a weird perspective to have in life. I guess that area of the globe doesn't have a lot of female MMA fighters. So, I guess their chances are slim. I could see Deadpool putting magnets on him. Exactly. That was actually the first thing that came to mind when I saw that. I'm like, dude, why isn't Deadpool just sticking like little happy face magnets on his butt? I could totally see Deadpool doing that. Just, that's for you. It's like a big heart or something. I don't know. Still reading. Hold on. I saw this guy at a convention. It did make a little bit skimpier version of a, not by much though, a comic hero like Wonder Woman, Harley Quinn, She-Hulk, and more. Made a dragon scale male. Really? There were skirts and basically crop tops, but man, they were beautiful and intricate. $600 a pop though, which isn't bad for chainmail. Yeah, dude, you know how long it takes to make chainmail? I've seen videos, and I'm like, I'm never doing that. Dude, it takes forever, and they're heavy. So you know what? I'd be fine wearing with crop top ones because wearing a full suit is backbreaking. What? I noticed when the X-Men movies got redone, the tone on the what? It's like sorry if you already read it. They toned down. Oh, they toned down to sexy. They toned down to really? Was there? I don't remember the original ones being that risque to begin with. Chainmail bikini. The less it covers, the more it protects. I don't think that's logic. By the way, recent studies show that helmets don't actually protect against concussions. They only protect against cuts, piercings, and abrasions. Yeah, you can say any football player will let you know that. Oh, you can't say that. Oh. Now, apparently there's this thing about the NFL not liking people to make comments about football players getting alleged concussions while playing football. because apparently, allegedly, that happens. But, you know, nobody wants to admit it because liabilities, allegedly. So, yeah, NFL, you know, maybe do some more research on that and figure out if these allegations are true. Same thing with boxing. I want to allegedly look into those alleged allegations there, allegedly. Fantasy logic. That's different. Yeah, I know. Frazetta knew how to draw armor. Anyway. Chicks in Chain... Oh, great book series. That should be an anime. Oh, no, that was Bikini Warriors. Never mind. Okay. We're stealing dolphins. What? I see Romeo. Bye, Romeo. Oh, yeah, whatever. I just ignored him. I tuned him out. I wasn't even paying attention. Perfect time. Jibini. Thank you. Bini. Jibini. Thank you. I'm here to pick up some space eggs and space milk. Where do you... What? I don't even want to know what's hatched from a space egg. All right? Space milk, I can... You know, space cows. I get that. Cow jumps over the moon. That's where you get your space milk. But, you know... Space eggs? Oof. So that's a little tricky. So really, women on combat is very scary to them because of how they see things. There are some stories, not that I can cite though, where they found they were facing women and ran away just because of that. Oh my God, we've won the war world over. That is awesome. Wick David. There you go. I kind of react that way when she puts on her scary face though. So, you know, in their defense, women can be very scary when they're ticked off. So, I know it's good to know. Huh. Run away! Run away! Space eggs. Space eggs equals space chickens. So we can have space cutlets? I guess. You've been, just over 3 hours. By this point in your broadcast, you should have got something at least 12 ounces of water. Really? Just 12 ounces in 3 hours? Oh, I'm well ahead of that.
Okay, you asked for it. If the Captain Marvel does good or bad will depend how much screen time she will have in-game and whether she or Captain America and Black Widow will defeat Testicle Chin.
I'm kind of hoping it's Cap because, you know what, he needs the win. You know what I'm saying? He's had a hard life. But I'm sure it's going to be, you know, one or the other. But whatever. I'm not worried about it. I don't care. I just hope, I really hope they're good because I'm tired of this stupid pseudo-controversy about this Captain Marvel crap. It's just, it's leaving me not wanting to watch it just for the sheer principle of, like, I don't want to be partaking in humanity's idiocy. Well, this character, blah, 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 STW, blah, 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 female this, blah, 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 blah. Now, it's like literally a bowl of spaghetti being put into a blender without the top on, and it's just like all the words and food are just splattered on the ceiling. I'm trying to make sense of it all, but I just know it's all pasta. Evie, wake up now. Most women just want coffee. Maybe. I don't know. Pum'Kin, not Romeo like Shakespeare. Romeo like the Night of the Living Dead director. Romero. Okay. Romero. Oh, no. It's Romeo. Okay. Dyslexia. I'm sorry. Sometimes if somebody puts Romero, I might see Romeo. It's just dyslexia. Yeah, I know. I say it all the time. People think I'm joking. Uptime, 3 hours, 1 minute. Anyone frozen that long has a real perspective on hard time. There you go. Wait, there's a controversy. Yeah, somebody said something about something, and then people started complaining, and then they were doing review bombs of the movie before it even came out, as if that means anything, because I don't even read reviews, and if you're dumb enough to read a review and take it blindly and not go see something, that's on you. But, yeah, I don't even know what was said. I just know that people were complaining about something, so I'm just like, you're all stupid. Anyway. Godzilla has another movie coming out? Yes. The original was in the 50s. I think it was an investment well spent, right? Hopefully it'll be good. I'm hoping Godzilla will be good. Pizza, it just got here. Yay! Anyone else want to hear Cap say, Avengers Assemble, at least once in Endgame? I'm sure he will. The way to what? Clam down, what is it? Oh, coffee? What, throw it in their face? I don't think that's right. I don't know, you have a harsh way of keeping people quiet. You don't cook... What? You don't cook duck eggs. What do you eat them raw? That's weird. Oof. Scary. This is fully... Well, no, it's okay. All right, I'm going to get my last sip of coffee, and I'm going to start wrapping this up. Burning it up. Say full plate armor weighs less than military or firefighting gear. In terms of agility, though, firefighters went with full plate armor and really? Wow, I didn't think all that stuff was that heavy. Wow. Huh. Wow, then you know what? Awesome to all the fire people and police officers out there who have got to carry that stuff around, and military. Wow, I didn't think that stuff was that heavy. I thought they'd be like, you know, eye armor, which is like super light and thin, but, you know, super effective. Oh, man. Dude, you guys are awesome. I'm out of coffee, so I mean, yeah. No, that's a poor substitute for coffee. Thanks for the follow. See you next time. Later, Ellie. There you go. I think they do eat them raw in the Philippines. Really? Raw duck eggs. Oh. That's weird. Certain things people do are weird. Someone sends. Someone sent who? What do you mean it could be longer than 30 minutes? I've been on for 3 hours. What are you talking about? Hey, somebody's saying, Pumpkin guy, some more coffee so it can stream longer than 30 minutes. I've been on for 3 hours. You were in here for longer than 30 minutes. I know, I'm just saying. Baby. What? Uptime, 3 hours, 4 minutes. There you go. That's a protecting from environment takes more material than just defending from people, it seems. Yep. Refugee, I know. So what are we going to do? We're going to wrap this up. Oh, wait, hold on. There's a couple more things. So if anybody's got things to say, do it now before I start queuing up music and making an outro here. Oh, I did forget to tell you about last week. I finished up my Candyland Loki cosplay. Ooh, there you go. And everyone was loving it. Got a bit bummed and disappointed in myself because I didn't place in the costume contest, but hold on. Thanks for the follow. But some really sweet people reminded me that winning awards doesn't define my costume. Yeah, no, dude, not at all. Dude, seriously, if we were sitting around waiting for awards, we'd be dead. No, as long as you enjoy the process and do what you like to do, then don't worry about the reward, seriously. You know? Awards. Those things take up valuable shelf space I can be using for toys. All right? Yeah. Thank you. Even if there's ever thought of doing a 24-hour stream once, yeah, and then I woke up and said to myself, hey, that'd be dumb. Last Wednesday, you ranted about tape formats. Do you remember El Cassettes, a DAT, or a... No, I don't. DATs. DATs? Are those like camcorder kind of things? Game changer. What? I was late, I know. Okay, I know. It's all right. It's fine. It's fine. Dun, 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 dun. Well, you had a dream. What a dream is to be partnered with Twitch and to be the best streamer there ever was. I don't like that dream. That's a bad dream because that means there's going to be a lot more people here, and I have trouble keeping up with chat on Sundays. You, hi.
Bagels to everyone. Take care and catch you guys Wednesday.
Good vibes to everyone. Thank you. Entropy of matter. Kitty cat, thank you. It's like, love you, Pumpkin. What's that? What's that? I don't know what that is. How are y'all doing, if I might ask? Orc, we're doing all right. We're surviving one day at a time. If that makes any sense. See you Wednesday. There you go. Which do I prefer? A solid gold worthless trophy or a 100K comic book? 100K comic book all day. Wait, if it's solid real gold, then it depends on the weight of the trophy. So we got to do math then. Yeah. Cider time of the type, that is apple. Yes. Apple cider. Whatever. I guess Ace of Diamonds is streaming. Ace of Diamonds! And EB Damon streaming? Who's streaming? I know, I think we're going to let, if multiple people are doing things, we're going to let auto host figure it out. Surviving one day at a time. Does have a nice ring to it, I think. I know you can't survive more than one day at a time, right? I mean, you could try, but, you know, who knows what the future holds. It's crazy. I'm ready. Ebedem is streaming. Ace of Diamonds streaming. Anybody else streaming? Anybody else want to tell your chat? No. What do they? Have a wonderful day. PG, Pauline, and chat. Good vibes to all for the Horde. That's my song. Okay. I'm not streaming, but I do art on Instagram.
Where
Oh,
do
there you
see
go.
yourself in the next 2 years? Will I still be able to watch your channel till then?
I don't know. It depends on how sensitive the planet gets. I know. What else am I doing in 2 years? No, dude. I can pretty much guarantee you this. We will be doing something creative until the day we die. Okay? We're just letting you know that. Because there's nothing else I want to do. I don't want to travel. I don't want to, go on tour. I don't want to do conventions. I don't want to do. I don't want to take breaks. I don't want to, relax. I don't want to mow my lawn. I don't want to go biking. I don't want to go sky gliding, parasailing, or anything like that. Just want to do our doodles. So you know what? There we go. That's what we'll probably be doing in 2 years. But who knows what'll happen? I could explode right now. Scanner style. No, I'm all right. I'd say. So that's it. Have a good day, Pumpkin Guy. Grizz should be streaming tomorrow. Tomorrow, Grizz streaming. All right, that's it. Everybody go. Everybody go. Get your end music going. Where is it? Is this going to be set up and queued properly? Yes, it is. It's a Christmas miracle. In March. March, no less. There is a, what do they call them? Clause. There is a legal clause. What do you mean Santa Claus? I thought it was all about legalities. Oh, okay, no. Okay. All right, can we say Santa Claus? You're not sure? Okay. All right, well, who knows where we'll be in 2 years then. Everybody, thanks for being here. Thanks for putting up with the floating hearts that seem to randomly appear. Maybe we'll summon something better. But everyone go. Everyone get out of here. Go.
This is the way the world ends. This is the way the world ends. This is the way the world ends. Not with a bang.